Okay, look at that. Live first try. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Flawless victory once again. Hello, my children. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today, we shall... Look at that. Live first try. Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, my God. So many versions of me awake. Okay, you know what? Start it all over again. Nothing happened. Hello, my children, and welcome once again to the stream. Today we shall fondle the ample bosom of Space Engineers 2, and I won't be doing it alone. Joining me tonight on the mic is none other than the Magic Mushroom himself. Magic, clap him in, boys. Give him a round. Come on in. Big highs to Magic. Hello. Hello.
It's me. Hi, yep. Welcome to my life.
Mm-hmm. His spores are endless. This is one of the many facts about him. Damn boy, he white endless as fuck. I'll have you know, I just spent a week in the Philippines covered in SPF 80 sunblock. So you better believe I'm white as frick. No melanomas for this guy. Now, something to note, something to be aware of, a critical piece of infrastructure for this stream is that not only was I in the Philippines for the past week, and I do have photos coming about that. We have also changed the chat to be a Korean TTS because it's time to represent the home country. Thank you, Omega, for the donation. The other piece of critical infrastructure here is that not only was I absent from data connection, I was completely absent from all Space Engineers news and knowledge. I know nothing about the game beyond what you guys know. I am technically, just so for full disclosure, ironically enough, I am under a non-disclosure agreement regarding SC2, but that only covers the correspondence I've had. I haven't been given any information regarding the game yet. That's it. So Magic and I are going to explore it tonight. You've played it already, right, Magic? A bit.
I have played it a bit. I don't know how to play the first game, so I didn't.
That's damn true. That's damn true.
오미가 도네이티드 PLN 10투다리꾸루 스펀드. 쿨스틱브로 proud of you.
Thank you, Omega. Thank you. I'm glad to see we have not fixed the double audio bug. That's great. I love that for us. Now, one of the things we are going to work with tonight is the chat. I am not going to be reading chat once I start the game. As soon as I go live, you boys, you're going in the box, okay? I'm putting you in a little box. I'm hiding the chat view, and no spoilers. Magic's going to interact with you until such time as I feel like I've seen what the game has to offer, and then we'll unwind it so that it's a genuine first look. Okay, that's the plan. Now,
regarding the NDA thing.
Yes.
They were essentially just like, hey, can you keep a secret? And then we were like, yeah. And then they're like, cool, great.
That was about it. There was
that was it.
I think the NDA might cover the correspondence involving the NDA. Just FYI.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say exactly what they said.
That's true.
just
by the way.
Okay, that was me. I'm riffing. I'm comedy, Your Honor. Your Honor, it was a joke.
It's a joke in Minecraft. Yeah. Omega, thank you for another 10 PLN. Appreciate you tremendously. Oh man. And Kaiser, 5 gifted. Thank you.
Hell
okay.
Yeah.
Before we get into the game, I know a lot of people have already followed on Instagram and the Discord to see these photos, to people who wanted to, but I had so much fun on the trip with my partner Aisha that I gotta whip them out. I gotta whip them out. Okay, so we're gonna go through some of the photos from the trip. It was absolutely incredible. I do want to quickly whip out it was very cheap. I am not rich, and so we did this on a mega budget. So let's put out Google Maps. I want to show you where we went quickly.
Wow.
So come back in like 10 minutes if you don't care.
Let's get this out on a tray.
오미가 도네이티드 PLN 10투다리꾸루 스펀드.
Thank you, Omega.
더블 더 도노, 더블 더 판.
Double the dono, double the fun. Indeed. Pikachu, thank you for the 5 gifted. Jake, another gifted. So many unemployees. NDAs are stinky. NDAs are necessary. I understand them. I understand the logic. I understand the need. I don't love that they exist, but I don't hate on companies for using them. You know, it's kind of like it's a necessary evil, I think. All right, let's whip out Google Maps. Give me a second here to find it.
Wow.
Okay. So here's Google Maps. This is the proud nation of South Korea.
Wow.
All right, that's where I am right now. We flew all the way down, down to the beautiful island of the Philippines. This right here, this is Palawan. Okay, it's this long, skinny boy. We rode. We flew into Puerto Princesa. Well, actually, that's not true. We first flew into Manila, which is somewhere. There it is. There's that's Quezon City. Where the hell is Manila? Isn't that Manila?
Wow.
That's Manila. There we go. We flew into Manila, and then from Manila, which is smoggy as hell, we flew down to Puerto Princesa, which is tiny. It's a tiny, tiny little city on Palawan. Rented a bike up here, and then we drove all the way up to Rojas on the first night. We stayed at this dive resort over there. And then on the second day, we drove the rest of the distance all the way up the island to the town of El Nido, which is where we spent the last day. It was incredible. It was 360 kilometers of like genuinely untouched wilderness. If you've never been to Palawan, I cannot suggest, I cannot recommend it enough. It is quite possibly the most beautiful place I've ever been. I'm gonna sort of just drop us down in a random location here. Let's just pull up some random street view. Have a look at what it looks like. Is this gonna work for street view? I don't know if they have street view. They probably do, right? It would have been a volunteer.
I think most countries have.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah, there you go. So like, it's just as far as you can see, it is just like enormous, dense jungle with this scar of a highway just cutting the island in two. But on either side, it is almost untamed wilderness. It's described as the last frontier of the Philippines, and there's a good reason for that. There is virtually no infrastructure. The people live there in horrible, abject poverty. Their government is corrupt and steals from them constantly. But they do have a great road. One, as you'll notice, just the one. connecting the whole island together. We ended up here in El Nido, which I will show you the photos of in a second. But it is incredible, man. It is like turquoise waters and paradise beaches. We went over to Helicopter Island, which I now need to find. I don't know exactly which one it was in all of this. It was fairly close to... There it is, Helicopter Island. I think we perched up here. On this is on one of the beaches we perked up. And it is like just pristine. Turquoise water, snorkeling, the fishes... The coral reefs were tragically bleached. That really sucked to see. But unfortunately, can't do too much about it nowadays, can you? So, with that out of the way, let's take a quick look at the photos that we snapped. So this isn't in any particular order. It's just some of the cool stuff we saw. Where am I going to find it now? You'd think...
What's it looking for?
I'm looking for my photos. There we go. Okay. So this is some of my favorite photos. We'll just go through them quickly. This was on a Cowrie Island, which was super cool. This is on the boat to Cowrie Island. There's me and my partner. This is the ferry that took us to Cowrie Island. That's it in the distance there. This is near Puerto Princesa. That's the little ferry boat again. I love the pontoons on the side. They're like just barely held on with bamboo. It's very cool. But they break the waves up before they hit the ship, which is cool. That's Cowrie Island itself, just some palm trees. Look at that water. It is genuine. There were so many starfish in here, man. Like just an obscene number of starfish. That is the coast along the island. As you drive along the highway, this is your view for about 80% of it. It is phenomenal. There's Aisha. There's the beast. So this is the Bugatti. This is the this is the motorbike we ended up taking. This is not the motorbike I initially planned to take. So I had a wonderful, like a BMW 600cc enduro bike rented. We had it reserved, and we landed in Puerto Princesa at like 7 a.m. I look up the guy we were going to rent from, and he didn't tell me this when we put down the reservation, but the asshole opens at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, I'm not going to sit here for 7 hours of my 4-day vacation and wait for this bike to open. So thankfully the deposit was like 400 pesos, which is, I mean, it's like $10, right?
Pesos?
Yeah, they use the Philippine peso. That's the currency. It was a Spanish colony before the Americans bought it off them. Yeah, now it's an American colony. Sorry. An American special administrative district, not a colony, not a colony. We're the good guys, not a colony. We don't oppress people, not the colony. Sorry, I just had to put that one in there before we get demonetized. The
enforced freedom is what that is.
Yeah, sorry, exactly. Enforced liberation, enforced democracy.
Exactly.
Administered
that thing is
democracy.
a monster. Wow.
Administered democracy. So the beast over here was less than half the engine capacity I was planning for. So we had to do the cuts we had to make to make this work. We had to leave so much shit behind just to make the weight. And we couldn't fit. It didn't have the other one had 3 strong boxes on the back. This one didn't, obviously. So we just got some bungee cords and racked down one of the backpacks.
Oh hell yeah! This is not exactly what I was picturing when you were like, I'm gonna bike across the Philippines. I was expecting, like
a bike,
not a
right?
Scooter.
Yeah. Well, that's what we applied for as well. But we had to make last minute adjustments, and so as you can see, so I sat right on the tip, nuts on the corner, right, basically dangling.
Sorry,
low.
Can we have that as a sound bite?
Yeah.
Sat right on the tip, and then
sat right on the tip, nuts on the corner, dangling low. Let me tell you, extra ventilation. And Aisha sat right behind me with her backpack kind of perched on top of the black one here, and it was we did 364 kilometers. Like that. It was brutal, man. It was brutal. So yeah, we Vespa'd across the Philippines. I don't think motorbike trip is quite the description. I never got the deposit back on the other one. But for those interested in doing this whole setup you're looking at here, including the collection from El Nido, we just took a van back because we literally could not drive this for another,
Let's get this out on a tray.
9 hours. We would have died. Thank you, Omega. Thank you. SOS, Scooter Only Survival. It came out to about
vlog series.
Scooter Only Survival. It came out to about 6,000 pesos.
And here's the thing: it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Is the peso better than the rand?
Yes. No, the rand's stronger. I think in rands it was about 1,800 rand for the bike and rental and collection. It's really affordable.
That's very good.
It's very good. The Philippine or Palawan is unbelievably cheap, man.
I understand that here's the thing: it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Oh my god! Sorry, so many sound bites. Where are they all coming from? Who even knows anymore? Not I. Why are there so many sound bites? Not fucking all, whatever.
I understand that
I'm glad you guys have helmets, even if they are the incorrect helmet.
when you want to move to the next level and achieve the
Kids
necessary
never ever wear a half face and open face helmet. You will protect your head.
Yeah.
But your face is also kind of essential to living.
Yes, yes. If you wear this, you are asking to die. When I got hit by that bus, I was wearing a helmet like this. And I nearly lost an eye, my nose, and the left side of my face. So do not ever, under any circumstances, wear these open helmets. They just didn't have the closed ones that fit our heads, our giant foreigner heads. They only had little Filipino ones, which they're like kitty size, man. They're so small. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, I don't know how else to describe it. They're so small.
Giant foreigner heads.
Giant foreigner heads didn't fit the Filipino helmets. Anyway, so
how's the food?
The food is it's oily. A lot of oil. Like a lot of stuff's like very fried or like sort of boiled in oil, which I guess is the definition of deep frying. But there is I found it to be very oily. We had a lot of adobo, which is good but oily. We had sisig, which is like a stir-fried pork and onion dish, which was really good. We had a lot of I think we ate Filipino food every single day. We went to a lot of like the little like spaza shops type things and just got a lot of like the snack foods from there, like the ramen and the
I don't think they know what a spaza ship is.
Like a cheap convenience store. Like an impromptu convenience store. Probably the best way to someone has this extra room in their house.
7-Eleven kind of idea.
But like imagine you had like an extra bit of your garden, so you build a shack and then put like a grill iron window, and then you put your products in that. That's the spaza shop. Yeah. That's the convenience
and you sell
store.
Single cigarettes only.
Yeah, for like 10 times the price.
Exactly.
All right, so there's the beast from another angle. You can see the The wrapping was pretty solid. We didn't have enough bungee cord to do it properly, but that's what we got with it. It did fine, man. Hondas are built different. That's all I'm saying.
Hondas are incredible.
Beasts.
You know,
yeah, it's just an aesthetic shot. There you go.
Most 300s use a Honda licensed engine design, which is built so that essentially what you do is you buy it and then you never ever again open up that engine. You don't put oil in it, you just leave it like that. And they'll just carry on going forever. And that's why you see so many of these licensed Honda engines inside these kinds of things, especially in like Asia, Southeast Asia, where they're big on scooters.
They just run forever.
And they just run forever. I mean, like the steel's gonna corrode before you have to like change the air filter kind of thing. That's not actually true. Probably change your air filter, but they were really good. Honda, I'm a Honda stan, sir.
Chat, I am looking at you now. Don't worry. I'm only going to ignore I'm just chatting at the moment. I'm only going to ignore the chat once we start the game, which will be like 5 minutes.
Replying now, he's doing it on purpose.
I'm doing it on. I'm ignoring you. Yeah, sorry. This is an intentional personal attack. So for those of you just joining us, this is the Beast, and this is the view. So this was driving up from Rojas on the side country roads, and man, it's just like pristine green wilderness. Those are rice paddies. This was really cool. This was up in a city called Taytay on the east coast of Palawan. And there's a Spanish fort there from when the Spanish first colonized. It was up in the north of the island, northeast. And they built the thing out of coral limestone. So you have a look at this, and that is coral fossilized into the rock. How incredibly cool is that? Trypophobia warning. Yeah. But it's just so awesome, man. And like you keep like that's a close up of it. You can see like the individual ridges and imprints. Incredible.
This is not chat neglect. Chat is in the naughty corner.
Yes, exactly. This is a really cool flower that grew inside that fort and all over the island. And this little bulb on the left there is sort of got like a sweet nectar. You can eat it. I tried one and I really liked it. It tastes a bit like cherry. That's probably the closest I could equate it to. The ants really liked it too, as you can see. Then there was these mushrooms. You're not supposed to eat these ones. Well, you can, but probably only once. Yeah, these are not the party mushrooms. I mean, girl dinner. You know what I'm talking about?
Girl dinner, random mushroom I found.
Okay, now we're in El Nido. This is just a shot from the backpackers we were staying at. It was gorgeous. For those interested, it was about 900 pesos a night for an air-conditioned double-bed room, which is like private room with private bathroom, which is like 300 rand a night. It's not bad, man. And you're on the beach. You got beachfront view. Wow. That's like incredible.
Oh, that's incredible. Is it swimmable beach?
It is, but it's too shallow here to really be nice. You got to walk a little bit down to get deep enough to really swim.
Okay.
Then there's just a shot of the water. That's just the color it is everywhere. It's absolutely stunning. I also wouldn't swim in this beach specifically because there isn't really like sewage treatment in the town. Like there's just like open drains that just like run into the ocean.
That's what gives it that wonderful blue color.
That wonderful copper sulfate color. Yeah, it's all the kimchi poop from the ramen. There's a lot of Korean products, obviously, as well. Then this was now when we were on the water out in El Nido in the bay. I don't know which island that is. It's just quite a nice shot with the boat there. There were so many tourist boats, it was obscene. If you go there, it is El Nido is probably 3x the price of everywhere else on the island because that's where all the Europeans go. They land in Puerto Princesa and then get a van straight up there and then a van straight back, and they never see the island in between. So when we were road tripping up, and I've actually got some videos of this, we might do a vlog, maybe, we'll see. But there was just so many people who were so excited to see us. Like people would get on their bikes and then like accelerate up to drive next to us just to say hello. And then they would like pull back and go home. Because like they never see foreigners riding the route. They only ever see them in vans and like passing through. And so Aisha and I just had the most wonderful time. Everyone was so chill. Like they were greeting us. They were talking to us on the bikes and they go away. Like it was super chill. And you know, the South African in me initially like freaked out. I was like, we're getting jacked. But like everybody was just so chill, man. They were literally just coming to say hi and to look. Like it was crazy.
We're getting jacked.
But then once you get up to the tourist trap, complete shit show. You know, everyone's like nasty to you because there's too many fucking, and they're all like fucking Europeans, so they were like entitled and asinine. There were so many British people, I wanted to throw up. Like, it's just sorry. Hey, my apologies to the nation of England and the UK. But if you're Scottish, you get a pass. Northern Irish, you're in the crew. Welsh, honestly, you're my brother. English people, the wall. Okay? That's just how it is. You're the reason I got stuck with this fucking passport in the first place. then we move on to this. This is now on Paradise Beach on Helicopter Island. It's very pretty. Very pretty. That's my favorite.
Helicopter Island.
It looks like a helicopter from the profile as you leave the bay. I didn't have a photo of it. I was on the wrong side. Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
This feels like family showing travel pics. That's exactly what's happening, AZ.
Yeah, but the travel pics are really good. Like, look at this. It looks like a wallpaper from like that Windows show you, and it's like, do you like this? And you're like, yes, I do. But I'm not gonna tell you that because you're a computer. I'm not gonna tell you what I like, computer. You'll use it to sell me things, computer.
Brother, that's Europeans are not British. I know there were also Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese people there. I'm just specifically angry that they were British people. Okay, that's all.
Also, in actuality, I would say British people are Europeans, no matter what they think.
Yeah, despite not being in the EU, I think despite what the Europeans and British believe, they are Europeans.
Yeah, go anywhere outside of the EU or England, and or the UK rather. It's Europe.
Oh, speaking of which, how does it feel to be a European citizen? I'm talking about you now, I guess.
It feels good.
Mr. Deutschland.
Feels good. Thank you.
And this over here, this is just another shot. I went diving in this bit of coral underneath, which is super cool. And that's it. That's the end of it. This is Helicopter Island from the side. You see this sort of like tall ridge. I didn't get a wide shot of it for some reason. I'm stupid. But if it on the left, if it goes on just a little bit more, and then it sort of perks up like a helicopter's tail. So like in profile, it looks a little bit like the silhouette of a helicopter. Tell them about the man on the plane watching anime. Foliage. Oh, it's so dense, Magic. Like, it's impenetrable forest everywhere. It's just like every scrap of land is just packed with trees or underbrush.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Look at that, right? Like, you get off the beach and it's just rises up into the sky. Okay. What Aisha is talking about here, thank you for the reminder. On the flight in, it was a 6-hour flight down from Incheon to Manila because there was a bit of turbulence, so we got slowed. I didn't sleep a single wink. We left at 1 a.m. from Incheon, landed at 7 a.m. in Puerto Princesa. I did not sleep a second, and do you know why? It's because there was a 52-year-old Korean man, one aisle up on the left of me, who was, I swear to God, watching Naruto at maximum screen brightness with the volume on. I wanted to stand up and beat this man in his right ear until he died in Minecraft, okay? So that he would stop with the phone. But I also know what 52-year-old Korean men are like, and I didn't want to get into a fist fight on an airplane and get on a no-fly list, so I decided to choose peace and just be awake for the whole thing. But dude, there were so many people who like gestured at him to like please lower the brightness, and he was like brushing them all off and like grunting and being all rude. Oh my God.
Naruto, bro.
Dude, I have never wished harm upon a person as much as I did upon that man.
It's something about airplanes. People just forget what humanity is. They're like,
I've been saying it for years. They need to build a separate airport for people who've actually been outside before. And then we all get to go there, and all the freaking weirdos can go to the other one. Okay? I'm so tired of flying. I'm so done with it. Okay, anyway. The problem wasn't the anime, chat. The problem was that he was watching it with full screen brightness, which was the real issue at hand here. Okay, I'm warmed up. We've been live for 30 minutes and haven't played the game yet. We've got everybody here.
Technically.
Let's get in.
We've been live for like 20 minutes.
That's true. 23 minutes and 31 seconds, according to my timer. There you go.
We were just going ahead with the stream.
Magic and I was streaming to no one. We were live for like, live for like 8 minutes before the stream started.
And then I saw one person say late, and I was like, we're not late. We're
not late. We're live right now.
We're live. It's happening.
Was it subbed or dubbed? It was neither. He was watching it in Japanese. So good for him.
Neither.
We're back
People
to
aren't
face
aware
cam.
that this exists. Nobody actually speaks Japanese.
Can we delay any longer, Alex? Well, listen, I had a whole... I was just in the shower Got some great footage of that on the other channel, if you want to see on the other side.
It's only $29 a month.
Exactly. But I was having a great shower argument in my head about how people conflate capitalism and commerce, and how that was one of the great victories of pro-capitalist propagandists. But we probably don't need to talk about that on the stream.
What was the other side of the argument saying?
It wasn't. So this is okay. Here's a fun fact about me. When I picture myself winning an argument, it's against a straw man, who is usually who doesn't respond, and who is usually when I wish I was joking. I don't do it anymore. I'm a better person now. But when I was younger, the people I would be talking to when trying to explain a complex concept in simple terms would be a group of middle-aged American men. That was my target. I was like, who are the stupidest people on earth in my worldview? And it was middle-aged American men.
Those are the people you really wanted to talk to.
That's the one. That's how I had to get the message out. Now, obviously, I know that's not true anymore. The stupidest people on earth are middle-aged South African men. This is the simple truth of life. But I myself included. But at a younger time, I really believe that to be the case.
You have to grow before you can accept that you were the problem the whole time.
Let's get this out on a track.
Until such time we use America. I'm sorry, Americans.
PLN 25투다리 크로스 펀드. POV 요한 어플레인 나루토.
The training wheel.
Let's get this out on a track.
나루토. 오미가 도네이티드 PLN 25투다리 크로스
Why is it doubling the audio again,
POV 요한
Magic
어플레인 나루토.
I don't know.
사스키.
Twice
나루토.
is nice.
사스키. 나루토.
What was I gonna say? It was
It's
something
still
very
going
interesting. I can't hear the audio because I'm listening to you on
Discord. Yeah, it's playing it 6 times. I have tried everything I thought I fixed it. It worked for a bit and then it just carried on. Oh well.
I thought didn't we get onto the other one?
We did, and I had to roll it back because the other one doesn't support the loyalty points for YouTube. So we're on this weird limbo now where the alerts are being handled by Streamlabs, and the chatbot Street Elements is doing the chatbot work, but the alerts are separate. So only Streamlabs is playing the audio, but for some reason it's playing it 2 to 3 times.
Oh wow!
And I've contacted their support, and they basically went, do your whole thing again. Cool. And I was like, you know what? That? It's just part of the brand now. Okay, you get double your value for money. That's what it is.
Sounds are nice. We play them twice.
Exactly.
Let's get this out on a tray.
Every time you fix it, you add a new one. Probably. Also, Stream Elements doesn't have this hilarious Korean AI voice, which I just love.
I wish I could hear it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good, man.
It sounds
exactly like some of my students. I'm not gonna lie.
Your students are the best fucking creatures on earth, dude.
I love them, man.
Their cold takes and hot takes alike are just so good.
Magic gets all the photos I take of the insane things my students write. For those of you who don't know, in addition to being a humanitarian lawyer, I work as a teacher in Korea. They are they're so crazy. They've seen through the matrix and come around. Yeah. Okay, I'm hitting record, Magic. We're gonna start playing the goddamn game. It's only been 25 minutes.
레이즈기와 큐먼 도네이티드 $2다리 크로스 펀드. 피어로 테이크 마이 홀텍스 리턴.
You're very welcome. Okay. Welcome, everybody, finally, to Space Engineers 2. Today, we fondle the ample bosom of Keen Software House's latest drop. And it's looking pretty interesting. I haven't seen a single bit of this yet beyond the announcement trailers, which I watched maybe 8 seconds of, and a very small email chain I had with one of their marketing staff. And that's it. That's all I know about SC2 is that it exists. It's out in early access. It costs $30 if you want to buy it, and you can get it on Steam. That's it. I am not sponsored to play this. I did get the key for free, full disclosure, as did Magic, as did our spectator camp. So we have received 3 keys from Keen for free for this game. But other than that, we are not taking any recompense from them. So this is going to be my first honest review. Welcome to Space Engineers 2. Let's read here. Early Access Alpha. You're joining Space Engineers 2 in its earliest stages. This is the first vertical slice, named Creative Mode. Focuses on letting you unleash your imagination with unlimited building. Experiment with new blocks, design epic ships, and build the space station of your dreams, all without resource constraints. Unified 25 centimeter grid. Okay, that's what we know about. So you can now get like, you can build large and small blocks together. I remember that from their live stream. It's user friendly.
It's called 20 centimeter.
Oh, also Magic is here for the recording. Hello, Magic. Yeah, yes. Hi. Yes, he's here to observe this. He's played the game a tiny bit, but he doesn't really know how to play the first one anyway. So it's not like he's going to be much of a spoiler. This is, of course, being streamed live over on youtube.com/largely unemployed. So go ahead and give us a sub there if you want to see more content like this and a whole bunch on the first game. User-friendly. Now, this is the thing I came here for. My biggest pet peeve with Space Engineers 1 is that they absolutely phoned it in with the UI. It is atrocious. It is one of the worst UX systems I have ever interfaced with in a game, and that's saying a lot. I've played CDDA. Okay, this is one, and Dwarf Fortress. This is one of the worst UXs in gaming on a game this scale with this much funding over this much time. It is unacceptable how bad it is. I hate it. Now, when they say user-friendly, if I see the Space Engineers UI 1, if I see it rewritten or remade into this game, I'm angry. I'm not going to be a big guy for this. I'm just putting it out there right now. I don't care about the content. I don't care about the state it's in. If they have not fixed the UX, I'm actually going to be irate. Creative Powerhouse.
That's the only reason you're still here.
It is basically why I'm here. Creative Powerhouse. New blueprint building, partial copy paste, snap to grid, assign to toolbar, grid undo. Okay, cool. So you can now like control Z your builds. That's interesting. I wonder how that'll work in survival. Probably won't, which is fine. I mean, that's a necessary acceptance. So now they got the V-Rage 3 engine. I believe SE was built on V-Rage. I wonder what happened to V-Rage 2. I guess they just skipped a gen. And brings better performance and future optimization potential. Reach speeds up to 300 meters per second. Okay. I don't know why we just haven't unlocked that, but okay. We got ray tracing now, global illumination, tessellated terrain, blah, blah, blah. Okay, normal stuff. I wonder how that's going to go now that NVIDIA stock is somewhere in the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Next level destruction. Experience more realistic destruction with dynamic fractures and debris. Okay, so now we got vertical slice 1.1, 1.2, and 1.5. I guess they're skipping another 2 versions again. That got way too loud, didn't it? UCG Workshop on Steam. Share your creations with other players. Improve mechanics and interface refinements. Modding. Okay, so basically what they're saying is the Steam Workshop is going to come first. Then they will improve the mechanics and interface refinements. That already, that's a red flag in this household. If the interface is not already refined, I'm going to throw my shit out the window, man. I'm going to be so mad. More to come. We have exciting plans for additional vertical slices that will expand upon core mechanics and introduce new features. They better be free, Keen. That's all I'm saying. SE1, fantastic game. Most of the feature updates were free, which I really appreciate. All of the DLC was mostly for cosmetic or like slightly different configurations of certain blocks. Totally fine. I get it. You got to fund the project. I don't hate that. People voluntarily pay into it if they want to. It's not pay to win. If the vertical slices in early access are all free, that's a seal of approval from me. If they make us pay for a single one of them, that's dirty business. You don't release an early access and then charge for features. That should be against TOS with Steam, in my opinion. I think it amounts to advertising fraud. Because the whole point of early access is that people are buying into a beta of a product. They shouldn't have to buy into other features of the beta. Escape from Tarkov, the most recent example of this, where they have charged for additional features in beta, which I genuinely think should file under like advertising fraud, because it is not proper marketing. So that hasn't happened with SE, but if it does, you're going to hear me talking about it, that's for sure. Now, more to come. We have exciting plans for additional vertical slices that will expand upon core mechanics, blah, 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 and open development together. We want to give you a chance to experience SE2 as it evolves and to make this journey a collaborative one. We're embracing open development. We want your feedback every step of the way. Okay, cool. I love that they're releasing it early. I think they need to make the most out of it, and I really hope they do take the community's feedback into account. So, speaking as a member of such, let's hop in. Let's go to the settings. Let's turn down the audio just a little bit. That's quite loud. I like the new music.
They better have kept the Space Engineers.
Oh,
music.
the jukebox. We are Space Engineers. That's honestly, it lives rent free in my head.
If they took that out, I'm uninstalling the game.
PHC Gamer, unable to sleep last night, but I ended up with me being able to tune in with the cat. Very cool. Okay, chat. This is the last time I'm warning you. Just please let each other know once we start looking at the features. From this point onwards, I'm going to minimize chat so I can't see it. Magic will be telling Magic. Tell me if anything like really critical comes up, like regarding the stream. And please, you're welcome to talk to people directly. Okay. Both on voice and in type. But I'm going to minimize the chat so I don't get any spoilers because people can't contain themselves with the backseating. So you've done this to yourself, chat. You've done this to yourself. Okay, there we go. I can't see chat now. So let's start with the settings. Let's have a look here. So we've got regular settings. What have we got? The GUI. I like that there's an opacity slider. That was in the first game, and it was a really good addition when they added it. It wasn't there at the start. I mean, I've been playing SE1 for like over a decade, which is an insane statement to make, but it is true. High crosshair with the HUD. Okay, yeah, sure. That's the same as the first game. Standard display settings. Probably gonna put VSync off. That tends to work better for stutter in the recordings. I hope that fixes it. Let's have a look. Oh, the game crashed. Turning VSync off crashed the game. Okay, bad start. That's crash. Okay, Magic, rack it up. That's crash number 1. Please take
crash number 1.
Crash number 1. Log it up. Okay. Okay, cool. So we've already found our first exploit, which is to crash the game.
I wouldn't call that an exploit.
Turning on. Well, if the point, since there's no goal in a sandbox, we have to define our own.
Oh, yeah. So you can.
My goal for tonight is to break the game as many times as possible. All right, let's give that another swing.
Exploit.
Okay, VSync is now. It did save the setting after crashing, so that's pretty cool. If I turn it back on, does that kill it? No, it survived. No, it crashed. Okay, that's number 2, baby. Okay, so turning VSync off and on crashes the game.
Yeah, don't toggle VSync.
Don't toggle VSync.
Crash the game once and then stay with it. Stick with it.
And just stick with what you. Okay, I'm gonna have to crash it again to turn it off. So, give me a second.
That just sounds like a feature to me. If you're gonna be indecisive, then you shouldn't be playing games.
That's damn. You know, this is for true believers only. This this game right here. Okay, just crash it one more time. Don't mind me. The error message just says application has crashed. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's very it's very nice, very European.
Yeah. I really don't like it when they ask if I want to send logs to someone because it just feels like I don't know. This is probably some deeply rooted psychological problem, but I feel like why when you have messed me up so badly by crashing my application, do you want my help? I'm not gonna give you my help. Suffer in silence and darkness, sir. Okay, it's completely irrational.
Putting graphics on extreme. It's very Kafka-esque sending logs, isn't it? It's like your application has failed. Here are the details as to why. Suffer with me. Okay, before I go into new game and quick start, I'm gonna click on this tab down here, discover what's new in VS1 creative mode, which opens an external link. Let's see what that does.
Let's get this out on a tray.
Okay, just pops open a browser window.
Alright,
just to the ACT website.
Lord Avarice is saying that it works on their laptop, toggling. So it might be an issue with your specific setup. So that would be interesting to note.
It might be because I'm recording. Which is very plausible.
It could be that.
Yeah, but either way, they should know about it because people are gonna record this content. I will send a bug report. Did you see a way to send bug reports in that actually? No. Is there any way we can send a bug report? Because I know like Stationeers has it in the. Maybe if I open up the external link, let's just have a look here. You guys can't see this, I know. Support. No. There's a ticket system. I guess you could do it that way. But no bug reporting from the main menu. Interesting missing. Okay, so the load menu, pretty standard. Survival and campaign are not here. Campaign is very interesting. We've got some handcrafted worlds and creative. Let's start with the handcrafted world. Let's look at the Concordia Research Facility. That's the standard platform start in SE1. One of my all-time favorites. My favorite one was the crashed red ship. That was always my go-to before they added the space system. But this one looks good. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm loving the new UX. Like I really like how it looks. It's much more modern. Okay, I'm already seeing one thing I hate. Magic, do you see what's in the center bottom of my screen?
Center bottom.
Yeah, bottom center of my screen. It's the goddamn taskbar. Which itself was not a problem. If I have to manually select the different tiers of tools, I quit, Keen. I'm done. That's the last you're ever going to hear from me.
Put the tools in.
Yeah. The debug gun, the paint.
I mean, I'd be happy even if they just you set your where you want your tools to be once, and then it'll automatically fill the best tool into that slot.
Okay, so we've got a damaging tool. Oh, check out the new. Well, let's just. V still switches view. Okay, cool. So this is the debug gun. Oh, I love the new deformation. Do these have collision? No. Okay, if I break off a piece, does that have collision before the whole block is destroyed? Hold on. Okay, so the pieces don't have collision yet. That's fine. They don't need to. Does the railing does have collision, but is that a separate block? It's a separate block. Okay. That's why it's still there.
The whole build for the PC is in the Discord server.
Exclamation mark main PC or PC should do it as well.
Let's try that.
So we do have an assembler. Press F to open terminal. Interesting. Okay, so this is the new control panel. I like that there is categorization by platform. That is a serious improvement. I think it's a good idea for them to keep similar systems for the game because people will pick it up more quickly who've come from the first one. This is such a good addition, and they should add that to SE1. Because the number of times you have to like dig through the different systems to figure out which block is on which ship is infuriating. Okay, we can now set like color with an RGB picker. That's amazing. I love that. You can even put a hex value in. Magic, that's your favorite thing to do. You can turn things on and off. This is a much better design. I love that we've got a little overview. We've got a description. It tells where the block is working. This is such a good change. Kudos to them. Now, of course, we can't put anything through the assembly yet. It's not working. Medical room. Cool, man. All right, so that's already a huge bit. That's usually a pretty huge improvement for me. Do the doors work? Let's go try and find a door. So there's our red ship. Can I hide the UI? I can. Oh, it looks great. Performance is a bit sticky, but that's okay. We can forgive it. I like the way I love the new aesthetic. I think it's really cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
it's really clean.
It's super clean. We'll get into the building in a second. Just want to have a look at some of the oh man, look at that. Oh yeah, that atmospheric scattering is so. Well, sorry, just the scattering is so much better.
Oh,
that's ray tracing, baby.
That really looks like glass.
Glass? This is rock.
Sorry. Listen, man, I'm watching your POV through the stream, which is 10 seconds behind your voice, and you were looking at glass when
Okay, here I'm actually looking at glass, and that looks incredible. Holy. Whoa. I'll wait for it to catch up, man. That looks phenomenal.
I believe you. Oh, I see it now. Oh, that's incredible.
Look at those reflections.
That's so nice. Oh. It's better than real life,
how do we change size? R is to change size, I see. So what have I made here? I've made like a R to 1. Okay, so only the small blocks can change size right now? Okay, only the small blocks can change size. I see. So you got 2.5 meter and 0.5 meter. How do I go even smaller? Unclear. Okay.
Maybe only certain blocks can do it.
It's very possible. The gyroscope gets pretty small, pretty big. So there's a gyro. Okay, it looks like the new Prototech one's in SE1. Here's a thruster. We'll make a little ship in a second. I love the new effect. Very cool. Okay, let's just have a look at this this station, and then we'll play around with the ship.
Oh,
the new mag boots are so much better. Wow. Like, they're not like clinging to the walls, and like the collisions are a lot better. It's much easier to move around. Okay, cargo container. Can't interface with it yet. That doesn't exist. Reactor's built. I like that it's got some spinny bits. I love the reflections. Are those reflections dynamic? If I add a light here. Okay, I don't love that this is still the same. There are better ways to do this, but I'll save that for another time. Let's where would this light be reflected from? Let's put one like here. What are the rotation tools now? Has that changed? Let's see. Let's we're gonna have to. I don't have build vision. This might be hard to find. Corner light 0.5. There we go. Brightness 100. Oh, it did change. It did change. And if we make it like red. Oh yeah, there we go. It is. We do have actual ray tracing. They're not just faking it. Oh, very cool. Okay. So then I guess the final piece of the puzzle is to jump in a ship and see how it behaves. Woo! All right, which one should we grab? A miner. Whoa, dude!
Please don't clip that. Please have mercy on us.
The drills look gnarly, man. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Those are gonna do some damage.
Okay.
That looks a lot better than the old drills. They always bother me. They always look
stupid,
like,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
These look
good.
These look good, man. Ooh. Okay, let's go deform some voxels. See if I can crash the game. Okay, I don't love that the soundbite plays every single time I press W.
Will this be a video later? We're not sure.
We're not sure.
What happens.
Whoa!
If it's trash, it's not gonna be a video.
Bro, you gotta see the new, the new layup. Holy for the drills! That looks insane.
Oh wow.
That's
amazing.
awesome. Okay, and if I right click, can I still clear large areas? I can, and it plays an effect. Wow.
Oh, that looks good. And
I'm gonna hop back into SE1 and just be like, ew.
It looks so much more responsive as well, like haptic almost in a way.
Yeah.
You know, like the little vibrations that the ship is getting.
Definitely. And you can kind of feel it in the controls too. Like when you try and move left and right, it feels like there's a bit of resistance, which is really cool to see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick parking job, and then we'll see how that behaves. Let's just park it right over here in the hangar. Okay, so conservation of momentum is still in play. That's good to know. Ooh, yeah, that'll brush right out. I'm not worried about it. And we didn't lose too much. All right, let's fix that. I can mine ships. Okay, very cool. Okay, that seems to be wedged in there pretty good. We're just gonna leave that as is. And let's go for let's just get in here.
Someone's asking, are the voxels airtight now?
I don't know if there's a way for us to check. I don't think there's oxygen tanks yet, are there? We should check that. I will see if I can make a little airtight voxel. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, we've lost the miner. Oh no.
Suit Only Survival. Trying to get that cave airtight took like 5
my
episodes.
god, I don't even want to talk about it. Well, the collisions work. And yep, set him free. Okay, hold on. You know what we should do here? This requires it's called baseball, son. I missed. Hey, I didn't. All right, let's go try another parking job here and see how this works. This is like the most important thing you can do in any sandbox game.
Hit things with other things.
Hit things with other things. Look at that, a perfect weld. Just the way Mama intended. And look, and just like that, chat, we've recreated the red ship start, which is one of my favorites. All right, let's hop in here. Where was the bridge on this? I remember. This way? Nope. How about up here? Nope. How about down there? Maybe.
Was there a little like pop-up which said your PCU has been destroyed?
Did it say that? I didn't see that.
Top right, something
Something
like that.
popped up?
Yeah. Future Magic, roll it back. What did it say?
Yeah, Future Magic, roll. Yeah, let's.
And now for the recording, we say, wow, that's amazing that said that. That's so cool.
I see what happened to my cockpit. There's a guy parked on it. Hold on, let's just gonna rotating. You hold left control now to rotate, which is actually quite. Oh wait, hold on, and look at this, chat. I don't have to build in the center of the grid. I can now build on little pieces. That's pretty cool.
Whoa,
for design.
that's amazing.
That's pretty good. I think that's part of the new.
That's gonna open up so many options.
It does. That's definitely part of the new 2.5 centimeter build thing they described. Okay, cool. So now we're on the road. Let's go check out the other base.
It's cool, this 2.5 centimeter, the 25 centimeter build thing. But if you were to design a system from the ground up, wouldn't you start with that idea?
Yes.
I don't understand where they got the initial small
like
grid,
separate
large
grids
grid
thing
kind of idea.
When the game started, it was just large grids. They added small grids in later.
Okay, so it was kind of like a patch job on top.
Yeah, exactly. Much like this. Okay, now that we've opened the door, we can have a look at what's inside here. And about the same from the look of it. Let's have a little look-see around here. Okay, so let's see. Let's say, for example, I don't want this door filled. I can close the door. What do I press? K? Press F to open terminal. What if I just click on it? Okay, I've covered the front. I love that I can do that. If I just... Okay, doors don't work right now. I see. What if I want to just make my own door from the ground up with blackjack and hookers? How do I get the small blocks, gamers? So if I could do little ones, like so. Which is pretty sweet. See, now I like this. This I like. So if I were to... Oh, there we go. I got 2.5 centimeter. I found it. So you change the size with... Hold on, I'm a bit confused here. How do I cycle through my option? I press R to cycle through options, but also changes the sizes. But then scrolling changes my view. A bit odd. How did I get to the little one there? I scrolled? No. I got nothing. I managed to get to the little block and I can't find it again. Okay, chat, can someone please tell me which commands to press to find it? So we don't spend all night doing this.
Apparently you have to use R.
I used R, and I get to 2.5 centimeter. And 25 centimeter. How do I...
Apparently the 25 centimeter blocks are the smallest? I'm confused. The detail blocks are the only thing which are that size, says Lord Edwards.
Okay. The problem I have is I can get to 0.5 meter by pressing R, but I can't get lower than that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's just the different blocks. I don't know what a detail block is.
Yeah. Good point. Maybe the cubes aren't available like that? I can get 2.5 or 0.5. Key 9.
So the 9 one.
Ah, detailing. Oh, it's called a detailing cube. I understand. Okay. Okay.
I see.
And I can build in lines, which is pretty dope. So if I were to do something like... Thank you, chat. Thank you. So there we go. Now we can make our own doorway. I can't fit through it, but I can make it, goddammit.
You can make it so you don't fit through it. That's
so I can go Control Z. There we go. Now you don't even have to use steroids, chat. Look at this. You can just not fit through doors. Au naturel. Boom.
Au naturel.
Oh, never mind. It was just
straight natty.
Straight natty with it. Okay, so if I cut off that, can I build this up to be like a higher version of the door? Like so. Oh, ho, ho, I can. How very interesting.
I gotta say, this is looking nice. Like,
I'm liking
it,
man. I'm liking it.
I like the build system so far. I like the aesthetic, the new kind of minimalist. Someone in the chat did call it programmer art.
It does look a bit like programmer.
Kind.
It does look like programmer art. I know exactly what they mean. Okay, and look at that. We even have a gorgeous view right outside the window.
The lighting is what's blowing me away.
It's so much better.
The mini grid.
It's so much better. Okay, so now I guess the only thing to do, because this is just creative mode, right, is to start building. Is to create, yeah. But I think I've seen enough to put chat back on. So let me reconnect over there.
So the armor block is different than the detail block, right? So
yeah, that's what it seems like.
Does the detail block provide armor, or does it have collision?
Let's experiment.
It does have collision, right?
It should. It must, right? We can also just do a little bit of testing here. We can grab the... So we got the light armor cube over there. Let's grab the heavy armor cube, and let's get the detail block as well. Detailing block. So what I want to check here is if I go over here, can I? Where is the block? I need to build off something. Okay, I see how it is. Can you give me just a cube? Thank you. Okay, there's my cube. I'm just gonna build a couple of test squares here. I want to crash stuff into this and just see which of them performs like
most sturdily.
Most sturdily, yeah. So we'll do a 5 by... I love that it now gives you measurements on the display. That's pretty sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. Okay, cool. So that's my little test square. We'll do one for light armor, one for heavy. How do I build a plane? I just hold shift. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Nice. I like that very much. Yeah, that's easy. Because before you had to like go into game settings and change it, and then the detail blocks, just the little ones. Now, obviously, they're not gonna do much. But if I were to do like that, and then like that, okay. Can I just like copy a piece of this? I mean, it's lagging a bit, but it's building it. So I would assume this would behave like the light armor blocks, right? Like in a similar fashion. We'll just make it a bit... Oh, I guess we'll make it the same. We'll make it full thickness. How do
But then why would it be different? I wonder.
Oh, like why would it be its own thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's... Oh, I love that I can just paste this on the back. That's pretty sweet. See that? Just like glue this on the back.
Nice.
In fact, why don't we make use of that? We'll cut through here. I can just minus to there. Now it's its own block, and I can Control C this. Just stick it on the back. No, just that one. I have separated you. Yes. No, they're allegedly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, that's good.
No, we're still there. Hello? Everyone, we're still here? We got the recording at least.
That's true.
Can you check if is the stream live? Can you see it?
It's live. It's buffering every so often. It seems to be back now.
Yeah, I think when I pasted that piece, it seems like my whole PC basically gave up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. That was asking a lot.
You pasted one thing. Yeah.
It's back. We're back. We're back in whack. Okay, now I can see chat too. Okay. I think OBS just did a whoopsie. And we just had to go get it. So I'm allegedly moving 72 kilometers per hour. Magic, can you do the quick maths on that? That's not 300 meters per second, is it? 72 kilometers per hour? Times 72 times 3.6, right?
What?
Isn't that how you get to meters per second?
From what?
From kilometers per hour?
I have no idea. I always do it the long way. So 72 kilometers per hour?
Yeah. To meters per second.
We're gonna
so 7,200 meters per hour.
Yeah. And then we're
divided
gonna
by 60 divided by 60. Yeah, which is 3.6, I think.
We're gonna get 20.
Allegedly.
Allegedly 20 meters per second is what you're doing.
I'm doing 20 meters per second? That is Space Engineers. That is not... It's not the same.
20 meters per second. Interesting.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, now the ship's moving a lot faster than that. Maybe there's like a character speed limit. The ship is booking it, dude.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, I guess it makes sense that the character would move slower with the smaller thrusters, but I mean, there shouldn't be a limit on the speed, just on the acceleration.
Chat saying hold shift to go full speed, but I mean, Magic's right. There shouldn't be a limit. It's, you know, space, allegedly. Engineering,
It's
even.
space.
Okay, we're gonna print 3 of these ships and do 3 RAM tests here for science.
Apparently, by default, it's slowed down so that you can do building without shooting off into the distance, which makes sense.
Okay, I like that.
Does
No,
make
that's
sense.
fair. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't 20 meters per second the safe speed limit that prevents like damage? Someone's saying. Who's saying this? It's a very smart thing they're saying. Alex0597.
He sounds like a reputable source.
That could be it. Yeah.
I'd let him on a date with my mom. How about you?
But that's true. They added the safe speed where you can't damage.
Alrighty. Well, shall we test out the collisions here?
Very nice. Very
Okay.
nice science system.
Thank you, thank you. I can't guarantee they'll be at exactly the same speed, but we can get close. They're all in roughly the same place. So this was at 178 kilometers per hour when we collided. And it looks like the ship has crashed and the armor has suffered almost no damage. Okay, so I assume the heavy armor will take, like, not even a dent. We may have to move a little further back here.
Yeah, copy pasting. Every time you do that, it kind of messes with the stream a little bit. Which is interesting.
So that was 200 meters per second. And we've actually done more damage. Okay, so it definitely scales with the speed, which is what you'd expect. I mean, that's just like a 10 meter per second difference, right? Let's hit this one. And this is now the decorative blocks. That was heavy armor. And we've punched through, I think. So yeah, the decorative blocks definitely do protect, but they don't do as much. But they deform differently too. That's cool. See that? It's like little chunks missing.
It's coming through. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
That's very nice.
Okay. Cool. Last piece.
That's very cool.
Last piece I would check is windows, because I always build with those. Got to know what they're up to. I love that there's now windows with sides and corners and such. Can we change the size? No. No, we cannot. Okay, so windows are big. Just get big windows, that's all. And I hold on, I can do this. I hold control and then use WASD to move things around. Okay.
In settings, you can change from meters per second to miles per hour. I don't know why anyone in their right mind would change to miles per hour.
I did see that. There was I like that they've got different units. Some of our brethren across the ocean are illiterate, and they require they require the baby systems to get by. You know, I don't.
If you can tell me how many yards are in a mile, I will accept your unit of measurement without googling it.
Without googling, yeah, and you can't use tomatoes either. Yeah.
No, tomatoes is for feet. Everyone knows how many feet there is in a mile, but not yards.
Yeah, how many yards in a mile, chat? Huh?
How many feet? Okay, how many feet in a 1 Pascal? How many feet pounds?
Yeah, how many feet?
Pound?
Dude, I would.
Fake freaking units.
I did see
there's an
an
SNL
American
sketch about that, and it just makes me sad. It doesn't make me laugh. It makes me cry.
I do. There's a Twitch streamer called Radamunt, who I actually have a great deal of respect for. I think he makes great content. But he had what I would consider a bit of a silly take, which was the idea that if you make fun of the American units of measurement, it's effectively racism. It's like making fun of someone's language or nationality. And I was like, I don't think that's true, bro. I think your measurements are just stupid. Sorry, Chief.
Rob says we're literate. We put him out on the moon. What have you all done? I think you'll find that NASA uses the metric system for this very purpose.
Yeah, I think you'll find. And in fact, the one time they mixed it all up, they fucked it up so badly the thing failed. So.
However, I am mostly joking. Everyone's entitled to their own units.
Yes.
It does not
Except
matter
America.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The only one that I don't like is this foot pounds thing, because pounds is a measure of what? Is pounds is mass or is pounds weight?
Pounds is weight.
Pounds is weight.
They use newtons for mass. I don't think mass was a concept when this was laid down.
Newtons are weight.
Newtons
so
are
they must
mass,
use
brother.
kilograms.
Kilograms
or
is
pounds.
weight.
No, newtons are a force vector, a force unit.
You're right. So what are we using? What do we use for mass?
We use kilograms.
Okay.
So kilograms for mass, newtons for weight, technically, but interchangeably on Earth because we know.
We know what
like,
we have
our
a constant
scales
gravity.
do the
Yeah.
calculation
I
for
follow.
us,
I follow. Yeah.
But I'm interested to know because I think there was something while I was when I was a young kid.
J
I
new
learned.
grid.
Mass and weight use the same unit. I don't think so. I'm sure not, right? Yeah, so mass is kg, newtons is weight. I know for the metric system, but I'm not sure about the imperial system.
Okay, what should I make, chat? Now that we're on to the building segment of this. What should we make? I'm trying to get used to this build design. Hold on, I can probably set up symmetry, right? That'll speed this up. T, symmetry. There we go. Yeah, lock that in right there. How do I... Yeah, we got symmetry in the horizontal and the vertical. Okay, cool. T to exit. Aha! Okay, so now, if I do this... It should build on both sides. It's a lie. It's a lie. Aha, now it will build on both sides. Okay. Aha, there we go.
People are saying build a giant mushroom.
Build a giant mushroom? I think I know exactly what I need to build.
Yeah, some people are saying build the mushroom.
Build the mushroom? Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Yeah. Once again, brand risk. You know, it's on brand for being a brand risk.
Why wouldn't they give us the early access?
What did we do? We just made a giant penis flying with hydrogen in your game. I mean, a mushroom. It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
Officer, it's a mushroom. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're making it up.
Officer,
Officer.
You're making it up. Your Honor, the officer made it up.
He's lying. He's lying to you.
I would like to bring forward.
I think we should make it girthier.
Liar, pants on fire argument.
What do you think?
You think you should make it girthier?
Then what? Make it girthier. Than it was before. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go with a 3 wide this time.
Make the tip
are they rounded blocks? That's kind of the crux of the matter here. They don't have circles in the future?
No.
Okay,
Circles
it's gonna be a
alpha.
it's gonna be a bad dragon edition. That's all I'm gonna say.
Please sponsor us.
There's no reason at all they wouldn't give us access to their game early.
No.
It's complete coincidence.
I know it's not here yet, but the mushroom will be able to shoot liquids in future versions of the game, says Jay Corner.
Oh, so true. So true. It'll reach its final form, dude.
It will reach its final form. A lot of it's gonna release its spores, you know.
That's dang true. That's dang true. I know that's right. Oh wait, hold on. We don't need to rely on the sundry minimizations of failed men. We can just like make our own damn corners using these.
With the lag, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like the way you say it.
I like your words, funny bald man. I like your words.
These are good words.
I think I'm about to just make the same block, but smaller.
Ramming speed is inevitable, thank you.
What's that?
Ramming speed is inevitable, someone says.
Yes, this is damn true.
I don't know why I'm saying someone. I can read their names.
You could just read their names.
Which one of you was that? Oh, I've lost them. Never mind.
Which one of you scumbags talking shit?
Which one of you did I just rip off? Speaking about ripping off, Miles, would you like to share with the class your system of information inventory in your own mind?
My system of invitation. What are you describing here?
Information inventory. I'm describing.
You talking about the Rolodex?
When you tell me, no, I'm telling. When you tell me things I've just told you.
Oh yes. Okay, so I have a theory about the retention of information, right? Which is that the human mind is only capable of so much, and therefore, if I were to remember where I heard things, I would be able to remember half as many things. Ergo, I just forget where I heard stuff, because that way I can remember twice as much stuff. I think it's a flawless system, me personally.
It is. It leads to you telling me, especially, facts that I've told you like 2 days before. And being like, I don't know where I heard this, but did you know that...
Did you know?
Did you know? No, that's very much what I say. You'll just like drop it in conversation.
Yeah, I do. I have a bad habit of I just state things with complete authority without any checking whatsoever. It's not great.
It's the streamer reflex.
I don't think it's streaming. I think that was law school. I don't think I can blame streaming for that one. Yeah, I think that was law school.
Whoops. So how accurate is Suits?
To real life court?
Exactly.
Oh,
yes.
it's a joke. Like, it's not even close. Yeah. No, the only reason I say that is because in an actual courtroom, if you pulled like half the shit they try and do in that, they'll just disbar you. Like, you can't get away with any of that. I mean, obviously the big firms do, because they have more money than I do. But if I had money, I could do that stuff. So for me personally, it's complete bullshit. Doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't happen.
In a capitalist society, crimes are not illegal; they're just expensive.
Yeah, no, it's pay to win for sure.
It is pay to win. I'm on the free-to-play track over here.
Like a scrub.
Oh, yeah. No one has been more oppressed than the straight white man. That's all I can say.
That's historically true.
Historically.
Oh, they don't have the saddle, boys. They don't have the saddle anymore. How are we gonna ride the mushroom, man? We
won't be able to... Splitsy streams are like this?
In the grim dark of the future, there is nothing but cock. Oh, get that on Warhammer Plus. Oh, damn! Something in this house smells like butt. And it's not me. I think the cat's taken a you-know-what. A how's your father?
A poopy?
Yeah.
A how's your father?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? It's perfectly...
Can we get British people?
British people, can you weigh in on this one, please?
Please teach us slang, British
people. Is that
people.
the slang we're looking for?
Bro. All of our slang is just... It makes things ununderstandable. That's its only purpose.
Is that South African slang?
You could, for instance, say... Exactly. You could, for instance, say, I'm going to do this thing in 10 minutes or, you know, in a bit.
Or
in a
now,
jiffy, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or you can say now. Right? Now just means at some point in the future.
Yeah.
At any point in the
that you have to
future.
do in your life
At
when
some
you want to
point
move to the next level and achieve the next occurring thing.
We also have to interject in the middle of the sentence with yes, no.
Ja,
which
nie.
is, yeah. Which means nothing. It just means carry on with what you were saying. I haven't found something to disagree with you about yet.
I've been trying to explain the intricacies of this to my American coworkers, and they don't quite get it.
They don't have like that. Like the Germans have genau, which means exactly the same thing, which is like, yeah, carry on. When I take issue, I will let you know.
Yeah, when you become a problem to me, I'll make sure exactly. You know about
For
it.
now, you may continue speaking.
Turns out Germany's based. What?
Is that you, Elon? One of yous said in the previous stream that I sound like Elon Musk, and I have not recovered emotionally from that.
No, that's psychological damage for sure.
That's cyberbullying. Why would you cyberbully?
That is cyberbullying. You should get on your platform and complain about it. You're very good at that.
I will. I'll call them out by name. If I could remember their name, I would be doing that right now. Using my army of followers to go tell them mean things in the comment section.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the comment section in the past few videos, but I've been starting to get a bit jealous. Everyone's just like, oh my god, I love mushroom, I love magic. Fuck bald man. He is so unfunny. I'm just like, well, fine, I'll quit, and then you'll see who you miss more.
I'll just edit 10 hours of blank video.
Just upload nothing.
Is this what you wanted?
Is this what you wanted? Oh, they don't know what they want. Unwashed
They don't know
masses.
what they want, but it's because you're so funny when they insult you.
They live for the clapback? Is that what you're saying?
They live for the clapback. Exactly. Is Elon editing vids now? Elon doesn't even know what a computer mouse is. So
I
I
don't know if you did you catch his Twitch stream where he streamed playing Path of Exile?
No.
I caught the very tail end of it, and it was quite possibly the worst content experience I have ever had. And I went in expecting nothing, man, and he did not deliver. Like it was horrendous. I don't know what I'm making.
Someone
here.
is telling me about Control F. I know Control F. I know.
You've heard of this?
I'm just not gonna call out some random dude just for saying I sound like Elon Musk, which I probably do. Just because it's true doesn't make it unhurtful. But
you do not sound like Elon Musk.
Thank you.
I'll give you that one for free. To me, yeah. A sane, rational person. You do not sound like Elon Musk.
Thank you.
I will say, one of the first rules I learned of content creation, and this one, chat, you can take it with you. You can leave it at the door. I don't mind. It's up to you. It's a free country. Well, for the next couple weeks anyway. The second anyone on the internet tells you anything about anything whatsoever, just ignore it. Like, go outside, speak to a human being, and you're just gonna have a better day all around. Like, the less interaction you have with people online, the better your life will be. Someone just disconnected a mouse? Was that you? Was that me? Oh no, I'm being hacked. It might have been me.
Elon paid someone to level up his player on Path of Exile?
Yes, that was the controversy. And then I don't know if you caught the stream, but it was so bad, man. Like he couldn't even open the map in the game. Like he didn't know how to do it. It's like basic skills. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Basic skills.
I'm trying to make the balls.
Stochastic Turtle. No, I don't think you were. I didn't think you were calling me dumb. It's just it's not as funny to say thank you for this helpful information. You see, I've said that and 4 people have left the stream. I said thank you to a.
You never do. You never show weakness. You just gotta. You gotta.
Weakness.
Yeah, you gotta hit them with like acerbic nastiness. And no, those were just the Elon meat riders. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about them. They don't matter. Let's put this here.
Where?
The people who left the stream.
Oh, okay, yeah. If anybody here supports Elon Musk's fashion choices, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, specifically the fashion, nothing else.
The fashion, yeah.
The fashion.
I don't have the degrees necessary to tell you why there are issues. But the fashion.
The fashion is the problem. That's a great one.
I can deal with the fashion.
You
also
can deal
the
with
jumping,
the
dude. I mean, the fashion? No, I can critique his fashion. The jumping really bothers me.
When he walks on stage?
When he jumps that 2 inches into the air.
He's just having fun, man. He's just a silly little guy, you know, who's gonna collapse democracy. But like, he's having a great time, dude. That's what matters. He's having a great time.
He was doing pretty good, and then he discovered Twitter, and then he wanted a Twitter clout, and they wouldn't give it to him. So then he bought Twitter. Never watch one of those videos that is like a rise and fall of Elon Musk. Just listen to me. I know all the facts. I know all the facts. He was bald, he got rich, he's not bald anymore. Done.
That's damn true. So you're saying there's hope?
Say what you will about
Say what you will about it. He's not bald anymore. One thing you can say for sure about Elon Musk is he's got hair.
He's got hair now.
I hear you.
And now he does.
What are you typing on your keyboard? It better be moderation.
I'm not type. It's not moderation.
You're playing League of Legends, aren't you?
No, I'm playing Burnout Paradise.
Hey, Magic, do you want to be part of the stream so you can interact with the community while we build?
I
Yeah,
am
man,
literally interacting with the
I'll be there.
community. Listen, look,
that's
I'll read
so
one of their
good.
comments right now. I'll choose from random. Magic has all the facts. Damn straight. Thank you, Nisek.
You can't listen. You named that man. He doesn't count. You birthed him. You brought him into this world.
Named that person.
That's true. That's true. Damn true. My apologies.
Keeping you honest here. The difference between being bald and follicles is a ticket to Turkey. Is that true? I've heard that so many times. Could it be true?
What, that you can get follicles if you go to Turkey?
Yes, I heard that it's the cheapest, most reliable place to get follicles transplanted. Not that I need to, because I have hair.
So now, you know, being a person
who also has hair.
Yeah, exactly. I have looked into this possibility, but unfortunately, it appears that the purchasing of Turkish hair comes with some risks. The biggest one being that it's all going to fall out in like 8 years.
Oh, I mean, 8 years though.
That's 8 good years. You know, I mean, that's probably how long the coral reefs have. So, you know, who am I to complain?
Yes. Lighthearted gaming content. That's what we do.
Dude, I must say, this is just apropos of nothing at all, but when I was scooping in the Philippines, it was tragic. It's all bleached. It's all dead. It made me so sad. Oh no.
It's very sad.
The mushroom is lilting.
No.
There's a simple fix. A simple fix, but most effective.
Whisper into its ear.
We just feed it the hero. A gyroscope.
So people are asking, how is the game performing? Is it? Would you say it's stable?
No, it's laggy. It's quite laggy. I would say that it is performing worse than SE1, like significantly worse.
Okay. That would make sense.
Yeah.
For the level of early access this is.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
sure
this is right at the start, right? Yeah. I would say that it is significantly less optimized than.
And how do you feel about the UI? Is it more janky?
No, I think that they have done a genuine improvement to the UI.
Okay.
I think that's
good.
Yeah. No, I think that it is genuinely much better. There doesn't appear to be a way to add a reactor to a small ship, though, which is a bit of a problem. You got a big one, small big one. That seems bad. Is that really the small
reactor?
This is gonna be. I guess we're just gonna have to put it in the balls. Yeah. Everyone knows uranium is stored in the balls.
Uranium is stored in the balls. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what if I had 2 reactors? Can I get them like that? It'll just build the one. I see the problem.
People are mentioning rightly that perhaps,
yes,
a wise and bold man of the internet, if it weren't on extreme graphics, it might perform better.
No, that's ridiculous. I don't think they know what they're talking about.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I'd bring that up. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna die on this hill if that's cool with everybody.
Magic face reveal. If you were a member, which I see you are, there is already.
It's already been revealed, and it was revealed in episode 1 of Pseudonym Survival 2. If you watched to the end, which you didn't, way to own up to it.
Yeah. You didn't watch the end. I'm so upset. No one even spoke about it. That's how I knew that no one watched the end.
No one watched the end, dude. The analytics are horrendous for that first episode.
Have you seen that, like, between episode maybe 5 and 6? I think it's like 22,000 views and then 30,000 views. So some like 10,000 people have skipped one of these episodes.
Yes, I did see that. I thought it was very funny.
I don't know. Yeah, the subathon as well. There's a whole 6 days of content with my face on camera the whole time.
There is an entire 6 days of content with this man's face on camera the entire time. That is not a lie. That is the dang truth.
Lie. If you go check the VODs, you can see it for yourself. And someday, it will be on Largely Live.
Uh-huh.
Someday.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We believe that, don't we, chat? Uh-huh.
Someday, Largely Legal will have videos on it as well. Go subscribe now.
Oh, no! Undo. Oh, okay. I'm already a big fan.
Of the undo feature?
Yeah, I just saved the whole build.
Nice.
That's humongous.
Why couldn't they add it to survival mode, do you think? Do you think just because it's unrealistic?
No, just because, like, how would it refund the resources? Like, what if you'd pick something else up? And then,
I expect it would just drop it in, like, a little, you know, like a container that, when they started making it an SE1, when you drop resources or when you grind down resources, it sometimes just drops it as a container with those resources
like
inside.
a little spot next to it. Okay, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I could see that could work. I could see how that could work.
I would hope so. But again, I don't know about undos in general. Because in a lot of, I don't think in most sandbox games you don't really have an undo feature per se. You can make it go back physically. Am I making sense, chat?
He's making sense. I get it.
You can make it not have beam. Like the Avengers.
I heard they made it not have been.
You guys a fan of the Avengers?
2 times in a row.
Yes. What? I just love in the background the all of the walls with the ships just like
just smashed into them over there.
Yeah.
That is pretty great. That is pretty great.
Can't it just return the resources to your inventory? Well, the idea is basically if you've already picked something up and then you undo, what would happen to the resources?
Yeah,
so if your inventory is full, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do with all that jazz? All that jazz.
Only sub today thanks to Pikachu, that's why you haven't seen my face? Oh, well, congratulations, lucky you. Go and watch all of the members only content while you're a member. It's good stuff. There's some great stuff there.
Describing it as members only content does still make me slightly nervous. That has certain connotations in certain circles.
What?
It's the naughty videos, you know?
Oh. Yes. So like only our biggest fans can see these videos.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to see my face? You have to.
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of good Christian content, do you guys ever think that Minecraft series is going to make a comeback? That's a joke. It's never going to make a comeback. It's never going to happen. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm so proud of you for getting through that.
Thank you. Thank you. I really did give it my best, but it just got... all the mods was the wrong one to start with. It was just too much.
It's a little bit insane.
It was just too much.
You go from not playing Minecraft to being like, let's play all the mods.
I was genuinely just overwhelmed. Because I was like, for the first few, I was like genuinely hyped to like get started. And then it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger in scope. And I was like, I don't think I can do this.
It's a lot. I think like you should just play, if you ever go back to Minecraft again, you should just do a cozy vanilla playthrough with like maybe 1 or 2 mods and just enjoy the game. Build stuff. Build a giant mushroom, perhaps. I don't know.
But you see, that's the problem, is like that I like solving puzzles in games. So like that would get boring for me very quickly. I know there are a lot of like vanilla like interactions you can do, but I also just don't have the energy to like learn bespoke systems to do it right now. Yeah, like the redstone. That's a me thing. That's not the game. That's not on the game. That's like
pure electricity.
Just, I don't have the staying power in me right now to power through that. Some great news, by the way, on the employment front, chat. I got another job. So we're even more employed than before. Yay.
Yay. What is the other job?
I don't want to say. Just in case someone, like traces it back to this content. That would not be good for me.
No. Okay.
But I do have
another secret job.
I got another secret job that I cannot tell you about, but I can tell you that it is, if it works out, going to be very impactful for the world, which will be very cool to be part of.
I'm serious. Very interesting.
It's a big boy job. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to hear about it later, chat.
Sorry, chat. Sorry. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust you at all. not to like DM my employers.
Exactly.
Oh.
We need a satisfactory playthrough.
We need a satisfactory playthrough.
Let's get this
That's
out on
damn
track.
true. Damn true, Sojin.
헤이저
Damn true.
94 도네이티드 나고 싶다리꾸로 스펀드.
The channel name is not getting more fraudulent by the minute. The channel name is a wish. It's a metaphor.
Yeah. It's a dream.
Aren't we all? Yeah, exactly.
It's
In a way, aren't we all largely unemployed?
It summarizes what I wish to one day become, again,
Exactly.
to regain.
Yes. House husband.
Yeah. Dude, I'm house husband Maxon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am.
Tell me about how that works.
So I'm like, I want to say 3.5 months away from switching my visa type, which will allow me to form a business in South Korea and thus declare a different form of income, which means that I can stay here doing the YouTube and all my other work rather than teaching. Because that's the big limiter right now, is if I switch to, in order to switch to a visa that allows me to do anything other than teach, I have to have submitted a tax return in South Korea that declares a certain amount of income. And I am now over that threshold, and I've just filed my taxes. So hopefully in May, I will be able to pivot visas and then be able to like quit teaching completely. That's the dream anyway. My my current employer does not know that this is the plan.
Don't tell them, chat.
Yeah, don't tell
Chat.
them. See, this is why I don't want to
secret.
like. This is why I don't want to like share my stuff.
You
People
don't
are not
advertise
chill,
stuff.
man.
People are not chill. That's a good. If you go away with nothing else, chat.
People are not chill.
Remember that people are not chill. You want people to be chill, but sometimes they're just not.
Dude, they do be snitching. They be snitching. On main. I should be setting up symmetry, shouldn't I, boys? What are you doing here, bold man? Listen, okay? Exactly what it says on the box. Okay, we're playing with the sand. Will you then follow your dream? Wash machine repairman? Exactly. It's my time.
Careful, I've heard people get stuck in those things.
Have you guys ever watched The
You
Way
would
of the
not
House
like the
Husband?
procedure.
I have not watched The Way of the House Husband. Should I be watching The Way of the House Husband? Does it involve washing machines? And the extraction thereof? Because I feel apparently this is required reading.
Let's get this out on a tray.
The chat has realized that you like the
하나티
detail block.
도네이티드 파운드
It is the most
2.9
interesting block because it
투다리꾸로
gets the
스펀드.
smallest, which is the biggest
슈퍼
difference from
프라우드, 컨그레츠
C1.
안녕 오자
That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, it's interesting because it's small. That's what I keep saying, and they keep
Exactly.
laughing. I don't understand why.
No, you're on it.
You're on it. You're on in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, you're on
In
Let's get this out
Minecraft.
on
You're
a
on
tray.
it. Yeah.
하나티
My
도네이티드
grasshopper in,
파운드
in,
1.9
in Minecraft,
투다리꾸로
you're on.
스펀드. 슈퍼 프라우드, 컨그레츠 안녕 오자 페브 포트 비브.
I really
Thank
like
you, Hanani.
the drag feature.
Oh yeah, me too. I think it's very well
That's
done.
very cool. They've really slickened this up.
Oh,
so I've
it's
heard people
slick
saying
as
in the
hell.
chat
Yeah.
that they don't like the R specifically, the R key.
Oh,
the way
me
the R
too.
key
I
works.
hate that. I hate that you have to cycle with R. I think it's so dumb. Yeah.
How would
I'm-
you cycle?
Scroll. Just how it used to be. I think that worked
Okay.
fine. I don't think we need to change that.
What does scroll do now?
It cycles between the things on your taskbar. So if you scroll, you like lose your place in the meta, which is not very smart.
That's
I think.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think for me, I've always, because I don't play this game a lot, I've always defaulted to trying to scroll through the taskbar. Because that's
Ah,
how
interesting.
it works
Okay.
in Minecraft, which is my big sandbox game, right?
I mean, it's probably
So
their
they
biggest
might be doing it to
competition,
make
right?
it more accessible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say competition. I would say their biggest like feeder. You know, people play Minecraft and they're like, huh, I wish I was in space, and then they come to here. It's Minecraft in space.
It is
without
Minecraft. Like that's what it's
villagers.
defined as, right? Like that's what it's described as so often.
Yeah.
Minecraft in space.
So they might be trying to get closer to that audience to make it easier for people to start playing the game.
That makes sense to me. Would you
But
say
then
that
again-
these changes make it more appealing to you as a Minecraft gamer?
So far, I would say the build changes really make it more appealing to me. Like the small grid, large grid thing, I never really understood what was cooking.
Yeah, what was the limitation?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think they did
Um,
either. They would have.
I like the combined grid.
You know what? I like it too, but I do have one complaint, which is that it is now going to take forever to make ships look good.
There's more options and therefore more difficulty.
More difficulty, yeah. Like, because expectations scale with ability, right? So
that is one wonderful thing about Minecraft, is that the blocks are just the block size, you know?
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Generally, you can get like hot blocks and stairs and such, but like yeah. But then again, like there are just different blocks that you can use. I think it's just an experience thing. So I think they're trying to make it. They're putting a lot of effort into trying to make it more accessible for new players, and I think that's good. A lot of games I've played have died because they are inaccessible to new players, and they go through like a boom or something, and then people try it out, and then they're like, this is boring, I don't want to do this. Tory Bash, which is a really good example. It was a great game that had a lot of potential. It was so unique. The player onboarding was non-existent.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, the only way you got anywhere in that game was hours of just sitting there looking at it. So, if you had internet or friends, you were never going to get good at this game.
If you had internet or friends.
Yeah.
The two options in life.
Exactly. If they had implemented like a proper tutorial, it would still be a game today. Currently, there are like 4 people online on Earth.
What are they up to? They still bashing the Tories?
I don't know. I don't think so. They all just go and join private rooms and sit in there by themselves.
Wasn't this the game you told me about where like a dude would like constantly message you and he was kind of weird about it?
Yeah.
Was that Tory Bash?
Yeah. Every time I enter the game, some guy is just like, hi. And I'm like, hi. Okay. It's like he's waiting for me. It's years between like logins as well. He'll just be sitting in the same room. Maybe it's a bot.
How do I get symmetry mode on again? Set up symmetry. There we go. I want symmetry in... Oh no, it's an even number of blocks, Magic Man. What tragedy. What reckless fate. Oh, that seems to have found the middle ground. Okay. Okay. We're safe?
I mean, Tory Bash is incredible, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, the player onboarding means there's like 0 new players. And all the new players, they log in and they're like, hi, does anyone have any advice for me? And everyone's just like, shut up, we hate you, shut up, go away. This is our game.
It's got the Call of Duty effect, I see.
I think it's all games that are hard to like learn. People like, they learn and they're like, I suffered, you must also suffer now.
I will say Tarkov's community is not the most helpful.
No,
or sane.
It's exactly the same problem. If you ever have a problem in any of these games, the Dark Souls community has gotten a lot better. But they used to be just entirely, oh, you don't understand? Well, you suck. Get good.
It's the get good, yeah.
It's the whole get good thing, which is hilarious, I'll grant you. However, it doesn't help if you want your game to survive.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Good.
I hate this ship that I have made. I loathe it with every part of my being. It's not the mushroom. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, you know what? There's a simple solution.
It's just a rod.
It's like you know what? Okay, now that is interesting though. Is despite 1,000 hours in the first game, I'm building like I've played 3 again. So it's kind of like starting again. Because like the tools I'm used to playing with aren't really there.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is just to really upset the Type A chatters. Give me a second.
I do really like the like octagonal structure of it.
Okay, I am gonna do the game a favor and turn down the graphics a bit. Okay, fine, chat, you've convinced me. It still looks pretty good.
I think the lighting is just really nice. Just even on the metal armor blocks, like the basic metal armor blocks, just makes it look more realistic.
Yeah, the sheen.
I'm excited to play this game.
It feels like you're trying to replicate one of the Nomad Sky ships badly. Well, thanks. Okay, inertial dampen is off. On your way now, son.
Can we make that our YouTube description?
We're trying to replicate the No Man's Sky ships badly.
No, feels like trying to replicate ships badly.
It's got big No Man's Sky replication energy.
Yes.
Okay,
Reminds me of Ratchet and Clank ships.
I
never had one of those.
I would say that I've gotten a pretty good feel for what's in the game. There isn't really anything else by the look of it. So why don't we just smash some more stuff into other stuff? That's always fun.
Is there more science you can do?
What do you guys want to see? Yeah, questions, chat. Anything? Okay, let's switch over. Let's do that now. So what content in SE2 would you like to see me test out? The building is fun. It's good. I'm not really in the mood to sit here and build a full ship. So what else would you like to see tested? Balatro?
Yeah, how is the Balatro integration?
Crack addicts. Oh, God. Now that's more like it. That's the kind of bang I like to hear. Much
You
better.
could make an even more detailed version of the mushroom from the other playthrough. That is true.
I don't want to build it. I'm not in the mood to build stuff. I'm just gonna.
You could.
I could. I won't.
I'm saying with the detail blocks. It
Oh
makes
yes, it would be possible.
a possible map.
I'm gonna give this a full blast strike here. Let's see what happens. Any interaction with the asteroid? Yeah. We've drilled through it, MP, and it looks really cool. So we can do that again. I will give this a little kiss, the kiss of death here, though. Okay, do you think we got enough? You know what? Let's just make sure we got enough
tied in
thrusters
place.
here. What's still tied in place?
Are the voxels still like fixed?
Ah, that's a great question. Okay, so two things to check out. Let's see what happens when we crash into one.
I don't think there's water physics in the game yet.
No, they don't have the water yet.
They don't have planets yet either, so... I don't
Okay,
know
full
where
speed. Okay, so voxels still deform. That's good to know. Let's try and push one. So I think I have a voxel tool. Yes, I do. So let's put that on taskbar. It's already on taskbar 3. Okay. So one thing I will say is it doesn't seem like I can build in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Oh, no, there we go. Now I can. Okay. And then I can scroll. Oh, I like that. Okay, can't build it that close to me. If I hold control and scroll out. No, I'm holding J to do this, by the way.
I like the little overlay, the little like.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Half opacity overlay.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It shows you the controls.
Oh, I love the effect of it sliding through though. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let's just clear out some of this voxel, and then what we need to do is ram into that and see if it moves. I don't think it's going to. I think that voxel placement being static is a limitation of Space Engineers. I think it's a limitation of their V-Rage engine, even redesigned and made pretty. And I have a feeling that if they have based this on the V-Rage 1 code, all of the same physics issues, which are currently, we don't have pistons and hinges and gauges and stuff yet. I think all of those issues are going to be present as well, unfortunately. But one way to find out.
They were also talking about the dynamic fracturing.
And we do not have motion. We are not. No, okay, so those are static still. 255 people and 30 likes is diabolical. I couldn't agree more. Hi, Raphael. How are you? Not a regress, but it would be cool if you could not only prevent movement dampening, but also rotational dampening. I think you can. Isn't that by default? That's already in the game. SE1 and 2. So if I were to just spin and then let go, it stops. We do have rotational if you have an active power gyroscope, it does just stop. Let go.
Yeah, but I think they're saying, is there a button to prevent rotational dampening happening?
You have to group your gyros and turn them off. That is, so no, there isn't like a, a hotkey command. I will just check, but I don't think so. Oh, you can't change controls right now. Okay. Interesting.
Is the remember there was that issue with SE1 where all of the blocks are given a proportion of the thrust, so that if you just have a thruster on a ship, it'll thrust straight. It doesn't like.
Oh, but does it like? Is it going to pivot? Let's have a look. That's a good question. Let's test it out. Just judging by how these were flying right now, I'm going to say that's still in the game, that issue. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's an issue. I think it was an intentional design choice to simplify the mechanics.
Sure. I will say, coming from KSP into this game, that's the one thing that I miss, because it makes it feel
way more realistic. Okay, so now we have our thrust is all on the back. Let's pop these guys off. And I will take off the gyroscope, so there's nothing accounting for rotation. All right. So by all accounts, that should do it. Let's just make sure there's no more gyros. I like that there's a search bar. That's really nice. Okay, no gyros. So if I hit space bar, and there is like rotational inflection, it should happen now. Nope. We don't have rotation on thrust. So that's confirmed, not in the game. Okay, bit of a bummer. Oh well. Anything else?
They said something about dynamic fracturing in that starter splash page. So
yes,
what that sounds like to me is
it's
like it would fracture off if there's a
stuff like
plane,
breaks apart. That did too much damage. And we kind of saw it at the beginning. Hold on, let me go crash into something and I'll show you. All it really seems to be is that the model kind of like shatters and a piece breaks off. We can check if it's repetitive or if it's random. But they don't have the pieces that break off do not have collision, and they do not have what's the other word? They don't seem to have like you can't like go pick them up or whatever, like interactivity.
They don't have any interaction. They're just like aesthetic.
So like I can break off that piece there, right? And now this is still intact. So the main block still has collision, which is pretty cool. Like that. If I don't have unfortunately I don't have like a welder that's not in the game yet, so I can't like repair it to see what that would look like. Like if it would build out a little piece of scaffolding just in that piece, that would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we've cracked this piece, but it hasn't flown away. It does still have collision though, the cracked bit. See how this is cracked here? So let's break that piece off. Pretty cool. Okay. Okay, and you can still... So you can interact with the broken pieces. They just don't... You can't fly into them.
Interesting.
You see, like, that'll just phase right through me. There it goes. But maybe it's just the edge that breaks? Hold on, let's see. No, see, those don't have collision. And then they sort of... They fade away as debris. So no, I think it's the foundation of a really interesting system, but it's not quite there yet.
They're also asking if you can walk around on the asteroid, because apparently it's a lot better than it used to be.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god, that's so much better. The camera's not just like snapping its neck forward. That is night and day better, man. Oh, I hope they add this to the first game. Oh, look, and then you fall. Okay, I don't know why we have gravity, but there we go. And then you fall.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so much better. Holy.
It's interesting that you kind of, when you're on the asteroid, you're kind of locked onto one rotational plane.
Yes, I do notice that. Yeah, the camera's like... But the first game did that too. Except that you would sort of... Because your character would like snap around between all the voxel high points. It was super janky. Like, it was almost unwatchable.
Yeah.
But this is much smoother. I think they've just improved. They've like averaged the height of the terrain you're standing on when you stand on it, so you're not like snapping to every like little high peak.
Yeah.
I am going to copy this little ship. Let's take one for a spin. I want to show chat the drills again. It looks very good, the drilling.
Oh, that's a good point. Do you not have collision maybe because you're in creative mode?
Yeah, maybe, but there is no survival mode yet, so we don't know.
Yeah. So maybe they're planning to add.
Yeah.
I mean,
at this point,
could be
we're
cool,
just speculating, right?
Like, do you guys?
that's interesting. Now they've got a unified UI. You see that? We got grid and build with the blocks and the hotbar and all your blueprints. You can't make blueprints yet. Okay. But they've got the button.
That's very nice.
That's something.
I mean, that is going to be very helpful. The UI is one of the biggest reasons that I don't really play SE1 that much, because I'm just so confused. Trying to add a block, if you guys watched the first stream, trying to find the block that I need.
Oh, it's so painful.
And then adding it to my hotbar and then using it is all confusing to me because of the non-unified UI. And like even for finding like mission contracts, I know that that's a problem that most people have.
Yeah. Like once you've accepted them, you mean?
Yeah, once you've accepted them, trying to look at them again.
You semicolon is the hotkey.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very obvious thing, obviously, to know. But
well, no, it isn't, right? Like there should be like a little tooltip when you get the first contract. It should be like, hey, you've just accepted a contract. To see them again, you know,
exactly.
Press semicolon.
Yeah.
And then I can get annoyed about it and complain about it, but that'll be there.
Exactly.
Can you build antennas on antennas?
You can't complain about it if it's not there.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. You cannot build an antenna on an antenna. Can you build an antenna on an antenna on an antenna? The cowards. They won't let us win.
Is the voxel system the same when mining? I think it's largely the same.
It looks the same. Yeah. Left click little bit, right click big bit. Sort of what I've noticed. I do like the...
it does look a lot better though. My god.
I do like the damage texture. Like, can you imagine that's what they welded up? Like, this is what when you weld a block. You just like cramming random bits of scrap metal into like a wild pile.
Yeah, and then you just pour lead solder all over.
Literally just a like, solid cube of steel and lead.
Yes.
That would be really funny.
Engineering. This is what the engineers are hiding from us. This is
this is what they don't want you to see. This is what they put inside the concrete.
In their CAD programs, yeah.
How about the almighty clang? Rezki, right now there are no pistons or hinges. Like, they're just not in the game, so I can't check.
Yeah.
We can't tell what clang's doing.
Clang has not been implemented yet.
Yeah, clang is still a sleeping god, unfortunately for us. Just gonna scrape the paint, don't worry about me. Can you damage blocks with the drill? Yes, you can. And it plays a nice animation too. Ooh, very stylish. You can make a blueprint with a partial copy if you look at it and press Control P. How do I get the whole thing? Okay, select starting block. Can I... I see. Okay, get it all. There we go. And then, how do I put that into my blueprint? Do I now just go here? Select grid. Oh, okay, the blueprint button wasn't working when I was in the other UI. That's what it was. Blue miner. There it is. Okay, perfect. That one's a joke from my boy Drake. Let's go and blow something else up.
The fact that I heard the punchline before I saw what you had just done made it so much worse. I knew you had said something. I knew you'd done it.
New grinder tech just unlocked? Exactly. Control B for full grid. Thank you. Thank you. That's pretty intuitive. I like that. That's much better than the old system.
Can't imagine clangless SE. I don't think there'll ever be clangless SE.
Can't imagine a clangless SE. I don't think I'd want a clangless SE. I'd like.
Yeah, and I don't think it will exist.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need it. I would like a less frustrating clang experience. Like, as in, like, I don't mind if there's jank. I think it adds charm to games like this. But when the jank means that you have to spend the next 9 hours rebuilding your ship, that is less fun for a guy like me.
Again, I would say, like, in KSP...
like, the revert button in KSP really it takes a lot of the edge off the Kraken.
It does, but at the same time, the Kraken is much more, like, random. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do I put this? It feels less like it's bullying you for trying to do a specific thing, and more like just like you are an unlucky individual.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Because, like in the rover quest, when you were trying to put on spoilers, by the way, when you were trying to put on the what would you call that? The ramp on the back?
Oh yeah.
And then it just started like freaking out and doing the most random things, freezing your blueprint in midair kind of thing.
Yes.
That just felt like you were being bullied for wanting to have a ramp, right? Because as soon as you take the ramp
and
away,
I think I even said in the episode, I was like, I know this is going to cause problems. Like, yeah. The idea was cool, but like implementing it in the game is really unpleasant. Yeah. Because the game doesn't work like properly.
Yeah, things which should be like, I like the idea of, I like the possibility of clang engines, but I feel like when you have some system that you should be able to implement, but you know you're not going to be able to because of the clang, that makes it a bit frustrating. Like
yeah,
when
you're taken away from the experience. Yeah.
Yeah, when you wanted to put those little thrusters on hinges on the Lucy Mark 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that should just be possible, you know? If you make like a giant ramp on the back of a rover and then install a mod to make it fly as a VTOL, and then you start getting clang, then I mean that's kind of
that's on you, right? Like yeah. That one I'm not blaming Space Engineers for. That was hubris.
So I'm hoping for improved clang, where it'll punish you for being an idiot, but it won't punish you for just trying to play the game as much. Or if it does, then it's random, and then so sad. Sorry.
Yeah. So sad. Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
What am I doing here? Great question. Thanks for stopping by. All right. I don't know. I just realized you could build the small grid thrusters on the big ship, and I just wanted to check it out. It's pretty dope. How does that look when it flies? Oh, cool. They do work. Very nice.
That looks very nice.
It does. It looks very good. It looks very
beautiful.
good.
I mean, all of the aesthetics have been improved.
Oh, it's night and day, man. Anything else you guys want us to check out? I think someone did mention airtight voxels. They don't have gases in the game yet, so I can't check that, unfortunately. Can't test it yet. It is something I have told Keen that I would like to see in the game.
Can they burn you? I don't think you can take damage in
creative mode,
so there's no way to test.
You can do that, though, if you really want to. We can check if they damage blocks. The easiest way to do that, I think, would just be to build one off the ship. So, yeah, we'll use this block right here.
That's why we need undo in survival. I agree. I think undo has its place, especially if you are, you know, the suspension of disbelief is already that you can just like form a block in midair.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind an undo feature.
I think that would be a very good thing. I don't know how they would implement it. Maybe you need to build a special tool, or like you can have nanobots that will go and like get the bits for you over time. I don't mind how they do it, but I think they should do it. I agree. Okay, so the thrusters do not appear to be damaging the block. So we don't have thruster damage yet. Confirmed.
Okay. I mean, I would also test it on a block that's not connected yet, because they might have smart thrusters.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
If it's the same ship, it knows
I just
not
need to like
damage
push
itself.
this against the rock then. Hold on. That's true. That's true. I just need to like get this placed against the rock. There's only one way I know how.
For stream's information, we're playing this completely blind, so that's why it sounds like a lot of this we don't know anything about it. Because we don't. We're finding it out.
Okay, this is now thoroughly embedded in the stone. Just the way it should be. Let's put down something with like damage, like this this reactor here, or this cockpit.
Oh, I love the. I don't know if you'd call it embedding mechanics. They're really nice.
Okay, let's see if that cockpit...
embedding mechanics are great.
The cockpit is getting pushed.
That's interesting.
It's getting nudged. Does not appear to be getting damaged, though. See, it got moved.
That's very interesting.
But it's not being damaged. Okay, so we did impart a bit of momentum initially, but that's all. I think what's happening is there's like an interaction check which takes place, and then it kind of just
Wait,
it just kind of nudges it.
Is
now
it moving, or is the ship slightly jiggling as you're accelerating into the block?
Oh, that's what. No, you're right. That's what it is. The block is not moving. The ship was drifting. That's exactly what it was. You're right. It was. Yeah, I mean, motion's relative, right? So.
Ah, Gilly Monster, you said it just after I said it.
I don't think. No, dude, I don't think the ship's moving. Like, look at the background. Oh, no, it is moving. But no, I think that thruster's moving as well. I think that cockpit's moving too. Interesting. I don't know. But it is not taking damage. That's problem solved. Ship move, not the cockpit? Okay, fine, chat. Make it... listen, you get behind the wheel and then tell me how to drive. How's it feel in the back seat? Huh? You like it back there?
I will turn this car around.
I will turn this ship around. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, look, the cockpit's moving. What could have possibly caused this?
I'll be right back. I have to go see a man about a bathroom.
Okay. Don't leave me alone with them.
Don't bully him, Chad. If you bully him, I'll know, and then you'll have to face the consequences.
I must say, the crashing is chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. It is. They have nailed. It is loud and fun. Which is kind of all I'm here for, anyway. Okay, what else do we got going on, boys? Anything else you want to check? Do a backflip? Watch it. You ready for this one? Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's a front flip. That's a front flip. That's a front flip. Oh, perfectly executed, though. Okay, let's go for back. Put a... wait, sorry, what was that? Put a thruster in a box. Thrust override on. Okay, we can check it that way. I like that plan. That makes it a bit more relative. Give me the box. We will make the box. Okay, we have the box. We place the cockpit. I need a new grid. Put that there. No, it needs to come a bit further in. Hold on, there's a method to the madness here. Give me a second. How are we gonna thrust away from this thing without moving, though? Do I have to embed it in a voxel, maybe? Yeah. Okay, let's go do that. Which means we could just push it off the station. Because I just need the thruster needs to not move the box for this experiment to work, right? So why don't we just build the box off the station? That makes sense. To a guy like me. And there we go. So this is Space Engineer's version of the mime stuck in the box? Exactly. Exactly. Now you're thinking with cubes. Okay, what's gone wrong here? Why can't I build this block right there? Simply impermissible, sir. We don't have the technology. Okay, fine. Heck it. We only need the inside of the box. The outside of the box was an illusion all along.
POV,
what?
you're Schrodinger's cat. Can I get some lulls in the chat from
Ahar! 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 I got you, babe.
My brand is very much the Big Bang Theory style of humor.
Yeah, I complain about it constantly.
Yeah, it's good. I need someone to keep me sane.
Did you choose me? I'm the guy?
I
don't know if I'm the guy. I don't know if I'm the guy. We like to have fun here.
Let's get this out on a trip.
Chris Brown?
크리스 브라운
크리스
도네이티드
브라운!
100달러 투다리고 로스펀드.
Oh my
엔두자스트
god.
파운드여 채널 디스 위크. 리얼리 인조이잉 더 스위트 온리 시리즈. 우요. 매직 마이 브러더 프롬 어너더 하이피. 러브 여워. 키퍼 업 더
Let's get
구더
this out on a
펠러즈.
track.
BTWI 크리스 브라운 도네이티드 100달러
Have you
투다리고
seen this?
로스펀드.
Oh, Chris Brown?
엔두자스트 파운드여 채널 디스
Yeah,
위크.
I was
리얼리
thinking
인조이잉 더 스위트 온리
I love the
시리즈.
double up.
오요. 매직 마이 브러더 프롬 어너더 하이피. 러브 여워. 키퍼 업 더 구더 펠러즈. BTWI 회분의
Oh, it's so good, man. Play the game, it's worth it. SE1? Yeah. Yeah, if you get the deluxe edition, I think you get you get a lot of value. It's just, I gotta say this, you gotta be the kind of person who can really motivate themselves. There is nothing to do in that game, technically, like, at all. Like, you have to find the stuff to do. Just remember that. Is there any like kind of like control surface? Cargo container? I'm not about all that. Give me this.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you,
so
Chris
much,
Brown, for
Chris
the
Brown.
incredible donation.
That's
Yes.
very generous.
Very generous of you.
Before we get
I loved your
sidetracked there.
I loved your work with Little Dicky, by the way. Freaky Friday indeed.
Showing your hand there, sir. My brother from another hyphae, I do know what that means. I'm not going to Google that now.
He's not checking.
Ah, yes, the branching filaments that make up the mycelium of a fungus.
Yes,
I know that. Yeah.
Now listen, Chris. This is not an indictment against you. Okay. This is a common misunderstanding in these parts. I'm not the mushroom. He's the mushroom. The mushroom's the voice coming out of the wall. I'm just bald. That's my only claim. Okay, max thruster.
I think he understood that.
Max thruster.
I think so.
And nothing. Okay, the ship was moving. Fine, chat. Fine. Okay, you can stay in the back. God damn it! Don't come back. Don't fucking talk to me. All right. You get one joke out here. Okay.
Go on then.
No, I'm not gonna
Go on,
make
then.
it. No. He was kind. He was polite. Chris,
Yeah,
thank
go
you
make
very
fun of
much
the
for
people who are
the
kind to you.
support. Thank you very much for the support. This is genuinely incredible, and we will put it to good use. Magic, how's the chair holding up? Last time we gave you something. It was a new chair. Has it done
The
something for
most
you?
comfortable thing ever. The only issue that I have with it is this. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm hoping that the microphone
Christ.
that I've got cancels it out.
I can hear that.
But it's the creepiest sound in the whole world. And often, I'll be up late, like uploading a video because I have to babysit it, and lest the government try and silence me once more. And then I get up from my chair to go to bed at like 2 a.m. and I'm just like,
Oh, that's really funny.
yeah, it's terrifying.
I'm sure your girlfriend loves that.
I'm sure it doesn't do any kind of the anxiety. English is not my first language, guys.
It's true. He's German.
I'm not. I can't steal that valor. I can say genau.
Mass block or grav gen? There is a grav gen. Let's see what that does to blocks. Good idea.
Eat that thing.
Eat that
thing. Eat that thing. Someone says that they like me more than you. Take your shot. Someone said they like me more than you.
Someone said they like you more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. We all get to be wrong.
This is why. The best self-contained. This is good.
Oh, okay. Bit of a problem. I do sense a bit of a problem, which is that I can't seem to change the direction of gravity, but I can add to it. We are now at 11 Gs of grav. Can I change the direction in which it flies? I can. Oh, I can. I can make it negative. Okay, so for all gravity generators, all of them. group them. Block group 1. Go negative. Okay, so if I were to let go here, I should accelerate away quite quickly. Yes. I know what I must now do. We must build the gravity tunnel.
the man railgun.
The man, yes, the peasant railgun, dude.
Exactly. In the future, the rich will be teleported around, but the poor
by
will
peasant
have to
railguns.
by peasant railgun.
Okay.
Oh, what I was going to say earlier regarding the destructible terrain,
Yes.
interacting with other terrain, right?
Yes.
Is the only thing is like, you guys know about that? What that thing called? The chat probably knows. They're very smart. That when the space, in the space, the satellite, it goes boom, and then it leads to debris, which goes around very fast around the Earth, and then it hits more satellites, making more stuff.
Kessler syndrome.
It could be that. That sounds like science.
It's Kessler syndrome. Yeah. What about it?
Maybe that could happen in this game, except instead of destroying like your stuff, it would just destroy your CPU.
Oh, like if
it
there was
had
enough
to
collision
calculate.
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, if it had to keep calculating these new collisions.
Well,
like
it's
exponentially, you would just
the peasant
it would just
railgun is
explode.
already causing some lag. I'm not gonna lie. I now want to build this in my
Wait a
survival
second.
world with unlimited speed.
Have a look at the flames coming out of your ship. What
Oh
is going on
shit!
there?
Yes, the particle effects.
Are they being affected?
They
by
are.
gravity
They are.
flames?
They are.
Oh my God, it's just
That's pretty cool.
flamethrowing into space.
Which means we have to build a thruster down there, and burn it so that we get the effect going up the tunnel, don't we? Oh my God! Look at them go. Okay, so which block is 217 Gs of acceleration? Which block is causing that particle effect? I need to know so we can replicate it.
Chat has confirmed it is Kessler syndrome.
Thank you.
The space flamethrower.
Where is the peasant railgun? There it is. Okay, take me inside. Something just disconnected from my computer. My computer is not liking this. I found the lag. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, it's making noises.
It's on fire.
I can't tell.
It's just, in general, it's not happy.
Something in here is making noises, though. Gravity generator. Select all. Group.
They can't keep us from Clang, even if they don't put any moving parts in this.
Yeah, we will find it.
What if you become the moving part?
Okay, I have grouped them. They cannot keep me from Clang, my love. Okay.
I tried building a cargo railgun in SE. I couldn't figure out a reliable catching system. I feel like a gun doesn't have a reliable catching system.
Yeah, typically one does not associate guns with being caught.
I made this thing, I called it a gun, but I don't know how to catch the bullet after it comes out. Just can't figure it out. Guess it's useless now. A little lead delivery system here.
Okay, there's our flames. They do not appear to be accelerating with me. Do I have to manually set all of these gravity generators? I'll do it. You can't stop me. It would be infinitely faster to just build another one going in the other direction, but we're here now. Okay, there are a lot of gravity generators. I'm not gonna lie. That one worked for all of those. Select all gravity generators.
I'm very interested to see what the campaign would be for this. I feel like, I mean, we talk about the Expanse enough on these series, but I feel like if they went in an Expanse kind of way, people would be very happy. People would be very happy. I think so. I mean, the whole thing about the Expanse, right, is it's kind of like a, not perfect. It's that whole argument between Star Wars and Star Trek, which one is more relatable, right?
Yeah.
It's Star Wars, because the stuff isn't perfect, but Star Trek, all of the things are in perfect condition at most of the time, you know?
Yeah, I think that's where Star Trek does lose me. Is everybody's like a soft-spoken, lovable goof, you know?
Yeah, everyone's a lovable goof. You need some assholes.
You need some assholes, man, to keep things running, you know?
Exactly. But also just like the way that they greebled.
There seems to be a selection limit, by the way, I've just noticed.
Oh.
There's like a limit on how many things you can click on. Yeah, for sure.
Apparently it's a limit of about 20 for now, says Roboman 5E15.
That's a reliable source. That's a reliable source.
Warhammer? Is that
5E15? What is he saying?
Andor is based.
Andor is based as
personally,
hell. Yeah.
I like the Nor logic gauge. Andor is pretty okay.
Oh,
but
shut up! Oh my god.
that's the reaction you want, guys. If you want to be a professional internet comedian, that's the reaction.
If you want to be hated by your friends and coworkers alike.
Yeah, and if your friends and coworker, if your friend and coworker,
the one of them, is he in the room with us now? This friend and coworker.
That's true. I wouldn't call what I do work.
Okay, unfortunately, I think if I let go here, we're not going to accelerate because we're going the other direction. Yeah, you see. Okay, I need to rebuild this away from the petty machinations of man.
Shout out to XOR, the most based gauge.
Haruki H said nothing. Incredible.
Okay, they said message retracted. I love message retracted.
Dude, their first album was way better. I think they got pretty generic by the end, though.
They sold out, yeah. They did. They
sold out hard.
Shouldn't have retracted that far. Yeah. Every time you come out of the railgun, I just see the fucking the house.
The fire.
I wish I used Twitter so that I could just tweet Keen Software. Look what you did. Look what it is. I love it.
I'm astonished they're not here. Because they've been scoping. It might just be because it's a Sunday. They've been like in everybody's comment section for all SE2 content that I've seen. Which means they are not gonna like the first 5 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not in our comment section. Huh?
Yeah, I wonder what it could be.
I wonder why Splitsy won't reply to our emails.
The 8-minute schizo rant about if they dare to monetize their content. I'm gonna be upset.
You dare try and make money.
It's okay. It's why we can claim to be authentic. It's because we're just insane. See, they haven't figured that out yet. That's the trick. That's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is authentic gameplay.
This is authentic gameplay. Yeah.
This is authentic gameplay. All those other gameplay creators, they're not authentic because brands will work with them.
Yeah.
We
See,
ever
people
been sponsored once? No.
No. Will we ever be sponsored? Probably not. Unless it's by like NordVPN. Oh, the lag.
That's true.
Oh god, the lag. It's beautiful.
Oh wow.
Okay, now
it's
we need
not
to
happy with what you're doing here.
It's not. It does not like what we've done today. Let's give it some reactors, just a couple. Okay, that should give us enough power. All right, so which end of the railgun do you think we're gonna fall out of?
People be messaging retracted. What do you guys say? I wish I had the power to be able to see what you had retracted.
Okay, I'm gonna load myself into the front of the railgun, and we're gonna do this. Don't buy SE2 Ultra Jar, not yet. I mean, you can if you want to support the development, which would be great of you, but that's mostly what you'd be doing. There's not much game here just yet.
Don't play it. Don't buy it to play it.
Yeah, don't buy it to play it right now. Buy it to support the team, if that's something you want to see more of. Okay, shall we load the railgun? Fire. Oh, okay. It displaced me. Never mind. I think there may be other gravity fields at play here.
You can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive.
Okay, fire the railgun. How fast are we going? Not that fast. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 meters per second. Yep. Oh, no, we're moving. We're moving. It does auto put on your jetpack, unfortunately, which did slow me down. Interesting.
Sorry, the silence is me waiting to see what happens.
Not that much. We're gonna try that again.
Thank you, YouTube.
Okay.
You can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive.
I was the fastest thing alive. Until I wasn't anymore.
The fastest ling alive. Also, can we get some F's in the chat for 2-set violin retiring?
Who?
It's just another YouTubers.
Oh, okay. What do they do?
2 Australian guys who they play violin.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Good for them.
Yeah.
They retiring?
Yeah, they're retiring.
They just had enough.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, well.
I get it, man. There are months in a row where I just go, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this. I can't anymore. And then I see one nice comment, and I'm like, okay, fine. For that guy, I'll do it. And
for
then
you, I'll make
for that singular person, I'm like, okay, you say this made your week better, I'll do it. Then there's just 95 comments that are like, I'm actually largely unemployed. You see, when you play with the sand in your sandbox, you gotta do it like this, or else my misophonia gets triggered, and I hate you, and I have no real issues in my life, and I just kind of want to, I just want to go out back and never open a computer again. Do you know what I mean?
Are you Gilbert Gottfried? Oh my god, that was amazing.
Thank you.
That was incredible. You need to make money off of that.
Thank you.
That was incredible. I'm not entirely sure what you said because I was just in awe.
Oh god.
I'm just watching now the muted stream of you just staring into the camera, angrily moving your lips. Oh, so good.
Live
This
meltdown?
is basically like...
He's crashing out, man. He's crashing out.
You guys are watching, on one hand, the live meltdown, and on one hand, live reaction content as I react to what he's done 10 seconds ago.
Okay, shall we load the railgun?
Loaded.
Okay.
No more new linglings. It's so sad.
Let's fire.
How else will we practice
Oh.
yards?
Oh. 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 We're speeding up. 52 meters per second. Oh, shit. Oh, God. It's still going. It doesn't end. Oh, there we go. We got up to like 108 on that one. That's pretty good. I think we can go faster. Is it a habit to add reactors? They provide electricity to the grid. Get the fuck out of the back seat! Okay? Shit! Put on your seatbelts! Pulling this car over. Use the new features, brother. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the stream because it's about to crash. No. Use the new features, largely unemployed. You stupid. Why don't you use the new features, huh? Okay. I'll use the fucking new features. You ready? Here you go. I love working here. You guys are great. This is love my job. It's a good job. No notes whatsoever. But I can't. What? Oh, I'm out of PCU. I'm gonna have to delete some blocks. Mass block is a no. Mass block is a no. Maybe it's artificial. Artificial. No mass. No mass.
You do need to paint it red.
Yes, we do.
For it to go faster.
We love you too, LU. Doc Mooka, you can stay. You're one of the few. If you you get an LU
purple,
pass.
It'll have stealth.
That's true.
Is that right? Purple is stealth, right?
When you exit the grav gens, you seem to speed up a lot more. So what if you space them? Okay, we can try that. I'm down for that. Delete everything. Yeah, you know what? This might be a situation where we just start a new world. I think that might be the better way to do this. Okay, gravity generator test 2. Now commencing. We go creative. Give me a blank slate. How was Palawan, my good sir? Poisonous Prime, rewind the stream to the first 30 minutes. We did a full overview, but pretty great. Wild and it's the same world. Your options are to play this world or this world. Choose wisely. Empty. There we go. Okay. Purple is stealth because no wolf is
not back on the menu right now.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah. How are you feeling?
For a day. I was annoyed last night when I had to stay up at till 2 a.m. to be able to switch off my computer.
I believe that.
But I mean, they have been doing really well, and they claim that this is just a blip. So we'll see. You know.
What's well?
See. That for the past 8 months we haven't had one stick of load shedding.
Not a single stick.
Not a single stick of load shedding.
That's pretty well.
Nothing at all. There was the issue. I don't know if you told the stream at any point. I don't know if I told you at any point, but we had an issue where oh no, I didn't tell you. Where the power cables outside my house for time since time immemorial. The one power pole outside my house. What do you call those things?
Pylon?
The pole holding up the power line. Pylon. The one pylon was broken at the bottom, and so it was leaning over and being supported by the other pylons. They came and they fixed it, and it worked fine for all these years. They came and they fixed it, and what happened is that pylon was tensioning the cables, and without it, the cables would just, in the wind, blow against each other until one day they blew around each other, wrapped up in a little tight spiral of death.
Cute.
And we didn't have power for 2 weeks.
That's less cute.
That is less cute, yeah. I tried, I mean, like, I know something about electricity, so I went and tried to throw a rock at them, just glanced off, didn't even affect it.
That is the standard Sparky approach.
That is the standard Sparky
I went
approach.
to trade school.
Some people think long stick bad. Long stick bad.
Yeah, long stick always bad.
Rock good.
The one thing they don't teach you in trade school is that rock is always good.
Yeah, and stick is always bad.
And scissors, that beats paper.
That's true. That's true.
Didn't put that shit in the bank, let me tell you.
Exactly. What did they have before they had scissors? Knife?
Rock. Just other sharper rock.
They just had they had rock and paper and
nothing else.
Beat paper.
Yeah, it was a guaranteed win. Dude, before they freaking patched in scissors, paper rock was a busted game, bro. Paper was OP. Just
OP. That's how. Magic desperately needs some half-decent electrical engineers. The house I stay at was wired by my uncle. My uncle didn't have any kind of degree.
Yeah, what are you saying about his uncle, chat, huh?
No. We had an electrician come over, and they said, and I quote, "I'm not coming back, I'm gonna die." So they just refused to work on it.
Oh, that's great.
Which is fair, you know. It works.
Boys, the Peasant Railgun it's coming to life. It's coming to life. Hello, Riley Hardis.
What abomination are we building today?
This is the Peasant Railgun from Dungeons and Dragons. We are attempting to recreate it in real life. How the hell do I change color, chat? P? It used to be P. It's not P anymore. Partial
Wait,
copy.
isn't there a paint gun?
Ah, there was. It was paint gun. Oh god, please don't tell me I had to do this from the start. Left mouse button, hold, paint all. R, quick menu. Selected color. Aha!
Choose brush size.
What color should we make it, the railgun?
What do you mean brush size? Can you paint... Is it no longer just faces that you paint? Like whole blocks? Can you paint non-whole blocks?
Oh, good question. It was here? Right? Where did we see brush size?
I saw it. The Google AI explained it to me.
How long do I have to hold to paint them all?
Google AI is unsure about that.
Oh, that long apparently. Okay, what color is the stripe going down the middle? White? It's gotta be white, right? Peasant Railgun is rather long.
How it should be.
I think it's a pretty good. I think it's pretty average size.
You can save on PCU if you use one grav gen in the row.
Well, what if I wanted to go faster, dummy? Huh? You ever think about that?
More grav gen, more faster.
It's not about length, buddy. It's about the way you use it. Okay.
Girth is important too.
I'm just going for volume here. You know.
Yeah, volume is actually what you want, you know?
Yeah,
if you have all girth, no volume, no length, all girth, that's not going to work so good.
Yeah,
if
you need it all.
No girth,
yeah.
You need it all. Yeah.
You need it all. By the way, King Software House, it's largely unemployed at gmail.com when you want to send over the sponsorship papers whenever you're ready.
Yes. Listen, we didn't make rockets phallic. That was
Jeff Bezos. Yeah.
That was science. Science did that. If it's not pointy, it's not scary.
I think Sacha Baron Cohen said that was the first. You know, he was the first one to say it.
Yeah. That is how references work.
He's so brave.
He is so brave.
Have you seen that he is so tall, right? He's actually insanely tall. Have you seen that is it called, I think it's called This Is America, not Donald Glover, where he like interviews American politicians while pretending to be like an Israeli Krav Maga specialist. It is incredible.
That sounds amazing.
It is incredible. And he interviews Rob Moore, I think, who is like a known pedophile. He's a Republican senator in the South somewhere. And he in the interview starts describing like a special new Israeli technology that can detect pedophiles. And then it starts going off like while he's talking to the senator. Oh, it's so fucking good. Gets me every time I watch it. Oh, I highly recommend you go watch that.
I will go and have a look. We're never gonna get sponsored by any company.
No, we are never. No.
Never again.
Never again. Okay, let's see what the Leaning Tower of Peace PSU does to my computer.
You see, guys, that's why he gets the big bucks. He just made that up on the spot. The Leaning Tower of PSU. It's so good. Oh. Manila is smoggy as fuck.
It really is. Poisonous Prime is, we must be watching the start of the stream and then forgetting that commentary works
chronologically.
in one way, yeah. It does.
He's
got a big surprise coming. Yeah, when he comes back. Okay. Load the railgun. We have 99 Gs of gravity. Chat made an excellent point that it seems to accelerate us when there was gaps, so let's see how this does with a too wide spacing. I don't even know how many grav gens we have. I don't think there's a way to count, is there? Let's just check.
I can only count to 4.
You too?
Anyway, you got 99 Gs, and also don't forget the G inside.
And a B ain't one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You gotta put the G
okay,
at the bottom.
I think I've crashed the
stick.
game trying to select the wall. Held shift down as you go. Okay. I will hold shift down as I go. I've crashed the game. I can't click on anything. Whoops.
It'll figure it out. Perfect drummer. What?
I love that Chris Brown's name is still at the top of the stream. Large red banner.
That's just his name.
I know, and he's a great person. I know he's been living with this his whole life. My name is Miles. Do you know how many times I've had to laugh at kilometers?
Actually,
yeah.
earlier today, I called him kilometers. It was very funny. And my name is Noah. Have you ever heard of? There's a large ship. Right?
Yeah, there's a big boat.
Big
okay,
boat,
I do have some questions about your methodology on that one, if you're open to them.
Oh, the big boat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so on account of counting the animals 2 by 2, you know, as they go. How did you factor in polyamorous relationships, or are you just a piece of shit? You may answer now. I'll wait. It's okay.
So 2 by 2 refers not to the maximum allowed capacity of each animal, but rather to the boarding protocol to avoid like it's a
crowd
fire
control.
Department. They want us to keep the entryways clear, you know. So 2 by 2 is just how you have to enter. Once you're on board, you can do what you like.
Do you have to enter one
would
another
like to make it plain.
2 by 2? That's the real question. What are your thoughts?
I would like
on...
to.
Sorry, go on. Please, Noah, father of the Abrahamic religions, if you could just give me a minute here to compose myself. I have some other follow-up questions for you.
I have some follow-up questions.
Yes, I have a few things I've written down here that I'd like to just clarify. When the flood came by, right? Did your insurance company cancel it as it approached your home? I hear that's really popular these days.
Cancel the insurance?
Yeah.
I don't believe in insurance. That's why I built the boat.
Ah.
Yep. I say invest under your mattress. The liberals can never take your money if it's under your mattress.
That's damn true.
That's
Unless you happen to be the president of South Africa, in which case they can absolutely take your money.
That was unjust. He fair and square. He put it under his mattress. That was. It was fair and square, dude. They had no right.
They had no right, dude. He was just keeping his money under his mattress. It was so chill. He was a chill, just a little guy.
Just holding it for a friend.
He's just a little guy, yeah.
Officially, the party would like to make it clear he was just keeping that money for a friend, guys.
Anadi, my name's Hassan. The number of times I've randomly selected for a search. Oh, man. Pivoting the discussion here very briefly. I just watched the new H3H3 just dropped a new video after, like, years of seclusion. I used to watch him a lot. Back when, like, Filthy Frank and iDubbbz were still in their early days. Back when Joji was still Filthy Frank, you know. That's when I was watching H3H3. So I was a young, impressionable man. Just the right audience. And he went quiet for a long time. And he came back recently with a new video, like, he called it Content Nuke, which I guess is a play on Content Cop that iDubbbz used to do. And he goes after Hassan Abi. Who is one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, and who I have had a pretty contentious relationship with in the past. Do you know much about Hassan Abi, Magic?
No, absolutely nothing about Hassan Abi. I know
Hassan
very
Abi
little about H3H3 as well.
Is, I think, I might be mistaken, but I think he is now the largest streamer on Twitch. He wasn't always. He's grown to be, and because some of the larger ones like XQC have moved on to Kick. But Hassan Abi is a leftist political commentator is how he frames himself. But what this video makes the case for, and it was quite convincing, is that he has basically just regurgitated what is effectively terrorist propaganda without consequence, and without any like what's the word I'm looking for? Like without any like commentary to like contextualize and be like, hey, don't listen to this. This is terrorist propaganda. Like he'll put on like propaganda reels from the Houthis and then just go eat his dinner and like just let it run on stream to 35,000 people. And the chat's like, fuck yeah, this is so good. This is a banger. That is a naughty thing to do. Okay, I think we've killed the game, by the way. That's 3 crashes. Chalk that up.
I see.
So it's just, and the interesting thing here is that because he's the biggest streamer on Twitch and the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy seems to be riding his meat. He has not been banned. Like, if I were to go live on Twitch and just talk about Dabiq, right, which is ISIS's magazine that they published, I did my thesis on it. If I were to show that on stream, I would get a 7-day ban. Without exception, right? Like, they apply it to everybody else. Hassan does this, and it's free and clear. And the man is like straight up propaganda flicks. It's crazy. What was the RAM usage? It was at 6%.
Well, I know nothing about this, so I can't
If you get the chance to check out H3's video, I would recommend. It's long. It's like an hour and 45. But even if you've never heard of either of these people, it is a very interesting watch.
So
IMO.
Here's where it gets real. Here's where we start throwing shade at other people who are just trying to make a living on this platform, right? I have attempted to watch H3's content before in the past, but something about this is probably the most, the least rather rational thing I can possibly say. It's something about the way that he speaks puts me to sleep. I can't listen to him for more than like 10 minutes. I don't understand it. It's like, you know, you got those teachers in school like that.
That's fair. You're just an EP boy, like, man. You're just a little EP boy.
He just make me EP, dude. And I try and listen to the words he's saying, and then I'm like, I just start like falling asleep. I think maybe like my brain has just been rotted that much by social media, where everyone is like hyper energetic, you know. But just listening to a person speaking normally, I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Just like, oh my god, 2xp, 2xp, 2xp. You at the courthouse. Your officer, could you hurry the fuck up, please? I need my Subway Surfers, please. Just give me the verdict. Give me the verdict. Make it stop. All right, peasant railgun. Let's go. This one's for all the marbles. All right, line her up. Line her up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, drop. Whew. Definitely got faster that time.
Can't wait to see.
I can't wait to see. Oh.
Just listen. You were just in front of a blank screen as I listened to those noises coming out.
H3 being a Zionist doesn't lend much credibility in any accusations of terrorism. Yeah, I mean, duh. But he's not making the arguments. He's just playing stuff Hassan says, man. That dude straight up said. And I'm only bringing this up because, like, I think there are going to be a lot of people here, because I myself am on the left of the political spectrum, who have watched this content and have, like me, I thought Hassan was chill. I don't know about that anymore. I don't know about that. He did repeatedly say that he does not care that people were raped when Israel was attacked by Hamas. Like, he said it doesn't change his perception of the event at all, that he doesn't care, that it was justified. He's doing so much legwork to explain it. Look, I'm not gonna defend Ethan's video. You can go watch it if you want the information and the context. That's not my job. But I do think it is worth your time if you are a Sun viewer. I think you would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not look it up. And that is all. Build a pair of them to bounce you back and forth. We actually can't build anymore. We got too big. We're too swole, chat. We got too big to fit through the door. It's every bodybuilder's dream. What if I cut off that many? Can't be done.
I think the solution here you're not seeing is that most people are just kind of crap. You know?
Oh, okay.
If you listen to them for long enough, you will discover that they think things which are just not correct.
Which are not good.
Which are not good.
I mean, that's probably, I think you're very on the money with that. Yeah.
If I was put in charge, I would make a system whereby you would be able to read the thoughts, and if anyone had a thought that you didn't like personally, you could then, put them in the prisons.
Yeah, you could call them like a fun name, like Soviet summer camp or Gulag, like just little.
Yeah,
little
I love
fun
goulash, dude.
Me too, dude. Who doesn't love goulash? Goulash camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Just take a little stay in Camp Goulash.
Yeah. Just a little, it's just a little fun times.
A little goulash with the boys.
No.
Okay, is this gonna fit? Hey, I think we maxed out the PSU. Oh, and the game didn't crash. Look at that, 399,265, baby. I don't think it's possible to build much more.
Wasn't that a Star Trek episode? What a Star Trek episode?
Wasn't what a Star Trek episode? The Peasant Railgun?
I have no idea. It's not a Star Trek episode. Oh, Jesse will have to tell us. Oh, snap.
This is running. It's lagging. I wish there was an... Can I put an FPS... Doesn't Steam have an FPS overlay? Settings... I think it does.
NVIDIA does.
In-game FPS overlay. Yes, top left. I'm at 109 FPS right now. 112. It does not feel that way, let me tell you. 120 FPS, 123 FPS. I mean, this machine is a beast, but like, the game feels like it's not... Maybe it's just like the control input is lagging because of the gravity. Because like oh, you know what it is? I'm struggling to accelerate because of the gravity. That'll be what it is. Yeah.
Everyone is saying use shift to move faster. I don't know what you did roughly 10 seconds ago, but
cut out the corners and you could make it 40% longer. That's true, Sawyer. That's true. Let's try it like this though. Okay, so this is testing begin. Max PSU Peasant Railgun. What kind of speeds can we get to? Okay, I'm gonna hold shift once we press escape. I'm gonna try and land relatively in the middle. No promises. Make sure the lights are on. Okay, 3, 2, 1, drop. The game does not like it. I'm at 66 FPS. We're at 59 meters per second, 60 meters per second, already at 70. Pull it up to 80, 90. Oh, 100. Oh, it's getting longer. 120, 135. Oh, I can't even see the end yet. 155, 158, 170, 80. There it is. There it is. Come on, 200. There's 200. Oh, shit. We're picking up speed now, man. 240. Oh, and the sound bites are trying to keep up with us. 265. There's the mark. And we're out at 273 before I got the thrusters on. Almost max speed. Almost max speed. Incredible. Incredible. Oh.
Oh, I see it. That's amazing. I'm so sorry, guys. This must be, you must be doing mental gymnastics to try and think, what am I responding to when I make a noise? But that was really cool.
Oh, because of the lag?
Because of the lag, yeah. Because they're seeing you in real time. And they're hearing me from, like...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Why don't you...
Like, what
you
I'm
can
saying...
Just mute me. I can just wait.
No, that'll be even worse. That'll be so bad. I'm fine with this.
Okay, how long does it take me to slow down? What's interesting is it's not arcing me towards them when it slows me down. Oh, it's also not slowing me down. See that? I'm moving it. I was slowing down with my dampeners.
Diana Bell donated $2 to the
Thank you, Diana.
임세드 어제 호핑 6코드게 더버브 300.
Diana, I think we got to do some more work. I don't think we're close. I think we gotta cut off these corners like chat suggested, and use that to to build it up a little bit further. We got a little bit more to go. We could give it a head start, right? Like, I mean, we could slap on a few more right at the end here. Oh god, the computer.
Where do you see your PSU limit?
It's the bottom right, just above. It's that white bar that's completely full. See that one? Yeah.
The 3999264 thing.
That's the one. Yeah.
Ah, you got 40,000 blocks of straight gravity.
400,000 PSU units.
Oh, very nice.
A single grav gen is worth 200 PSU. You can see it on the above the toolbar, whereas like a regular block is worth just 1. It's like basic. It's like processing units. Like how much processing power does it take? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to right at the edge of the gravity field. I'm gonna give this the best chance it's got.
Yeah. Krogan, didn't you just say GravGens ? And this is what's happened? It's an hour later.
Okay, we're at 0G. Oh, okay, wait, it's 12G, 3G. Okay, that's the lowest I can get it. POV, you are South Africa's internet infrastructure in 2012. Let's go ahead and drop. All right. Can we get to 360? No, we can't because we're going to land over there. Well, that's a little disappointing. It seems when I fall that it does move me, which is a bit of a shame. And like not directly down. Like there's a bit of like an inflection to the side. And I guess that's because it's at an angle relative to what the game considers like the base plane. Or I'm at an angle relative to the gravity gens. That's more likely, I suppose. Okay, 82G. We can back up a little bit more. Let's try it right over here. And I'm going to space up a little bit. Right, just a little bit off center because it seems to be moved down when we rotate out. Okay, drop there. Are we gonna make it? Drat, no. Okay. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. We just gotta go a little bit further up. So we make it through, we thread the needle, as it were. One more try. Slope blocks to guide you in. We do have the PSU for it. I just don't want it to slow us down. I want to get like every meter per second we can squeeze. If we can thread the fall, it'll be fine because we won't hit the sides. It doesn't seem like. Okay, drop me now. Oh, I think we might have done it. No, come on. Okay, one more try, and then I'll do the slopes. Although I think we might just stop on them because of the mag boots. I'm going to try right on this corner. Chat, we will continue the discussion about all the other things we were talking about earlier, but we'll do that after I'm done with Space Engineers, okay? So if you want to talk about that, stick around. I'm happy to talk about it, but I want to do it after this clip. You know what? Okay, just thread me in. Send it. Send it. We got a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I know how we do this. Because I do want to... I want to see... Let's see what our speed would have been if we could have made the landing. Like when we hit the thing. And I'll just fly at that speed at the start. I'll give it a little boost to simulate. Hit F11. There you go. 29,000 frames rendered. We're at several 100% render thread, 6.6 milliseconds response time. I mean, the load is at 0.15%. It's pretty good. Hey, Magic, how's Burnout Paradise going for you?
Oh, no, I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to contaminate the short.
He's great. Yeah, it's a 30-minute recording right now. I'm trying to extract this. Okay. This one's for all the marbles, boys. I hope you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, we're off 70 meters per second at the start. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me 100. Give me 100. There it is. Oh, I got a need for speed. Riders on the Storm is playing. I'm underground too, baby. Get me down this railgun. 160 meters per second. 175. Number go up. I get bigger. I get happier. 100 times 2 is 214 meters per second. We are moving now. 230, 240. Come on. Come on. I see the end. We're going to make it. We got to make it. 300 meters per second. Give it to me. Give it to me. Don't take this. Don't take this. Come on. 278. Oh, 189. No, 289. It was a 289. We were so close. We were so close. Can I get some F's in chat for my fallen brothers? Damn it. Oh, we lost her. We lost her.
I believe in you. You're doing the shorts voice now. Also, I respect the launching the politics chat.
And then just abandoning
politics and then abandoning them and continue to try and go really fast. And a big red tube.
That's called engagement farming. Look it up.
So guys, what do you guys think about, issue? Anywho.
Also, let's not talk about it. We'll talk about it. Just wait. I'm farming clips here. Okay.
He's trying to hit 88 miles per hour so he can go back in time to SE1.
Final attempt. All right, this is how we do it, boys. This is how we do it. We need a spacer. The spacer definitely improved performance, right, over just the regular grab gens. My hypothesis for why? I don't have one. So we're just going to continue building. We had a double spacer, but we had the corners. I think if we cut out the corners, this is going to be a lot better. Wait, I'm building small blocks. That's the problem. Okay, light armor cube. We do need a connecting piece, though. We could cut out the grab gens on the corners.
Let's get this out on a tray.
당무커 도네이티드 11 영국 파운드 투더 리구루스 펀드.
12 영국 파운드. Thank you, Dark Muka.
300.
12 영국?
Let's get this out on a tray.
12
당무커 도네이티드 11 영국 파운드 투더 리구루스 펀드. Here's the missing
I'll
11
explain
to
in a
make
second.
it to 300.
Let's play the audio twice. Ship E is 11. Ship 10 E1. Yongguk is Britain. Pound. So 11 British pounds in Korean. We're all going to learn together.
Largely learning. Largely learning Korean.
저는 한국말 조금 할 줄 안다. 네, 사장님. 맥주 주세요. 네. 서비스. 진짜. 감사합니다. 안녕. 사장님, 안녕. 괜찮아. 한국말 조금 나해요. 네, 맞아. 네. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is the official opinion of the Largely Unemployed YouTube channel and everyone associated with the Largely Unemployed YouTube channel. Anna, English pod,
YouTube channel is a very good channel.
Etc. Oh, rewatched Split recently? It's still such a good movie.
Split?
My word, my good. Split.
Which one was Split? Was that the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yeah. With with James McAvoy playing
David Adewale.
5 characters?
He plays 5 characters.
I saw David Adewale. He plays 5 characters in that show. He plays a person with DID, which they say is dissociative identity disorder. I don't know how
which they claim.
They portrayed that.
They allege.
But it's a good movie. He's good in it. And it has Anya Taylor-Joy in it.
Does it really?
Anya. It does.
I know her from that Queen's Gambit.
That chess thing.
That chess thing, yeah.
That chess thing. That thing that made.
She's an actress. You know
she's an actress.
about.
That's
she's
true.
An actress, yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
What did he say?
Sometimes, chat, one must ask themselves, what is he talking about?
Do you ever get funny looks as a white guy being fluent in Korean? My brother in Christ, calling me fluent in Korean is that might actually be a hate crime. I speak enough Korean for people to offer me free stuff at restaurants, which is what I was just miming over there. But that's about it. Like, I couldn't pay my taxes in Korean. I mean, I just did pay my taxes in Korean, but Google Translate had a big say in that. Well, Papa Go.
Papa Go where?
That's the name of the Korean app, and it's a very good joke. I'm going to use that one. Thank you. I don't know how I missed that until now.
Cargo? I sure hope it does.
Papa Go? I sure hope it does.
Papa go outside, go for a cigarette, never come back.
Papa loves me, yes.
I
do not like this new rotation system. I do not like it, Sam I am. I do not like it with my green eggs and ham.
I love how aggressive the paint gun is.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's like...
It's brilliant, that paint.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Papa go milk? Papa come back? Hey guys, you want to hear a programming joke? They want to hear a programmer.
They want to hear a programmer. They do.
Yeah.
They don't know it yet,
So,
but they do.
A programmer is leaving to go to the shops, and as he's leaving,
This is so funny. They don't
says,
leave.
"While
They
you're
don't
out-"
leave. They don't leave building.
His wife says, "While you're out, can you get milk?" And he never came back. Thank you.
I don't get it.
He doesn't get it, Chad. He's a fake programmer.
He's a fake programmer. I am. Can you explain the joke like I'm 5?
Okay. Okay, like you're 5?
Like I'm 5.
Okay,
yeah.
so
When a mommy programmer and a daddy programmer love each other very much.
I don't think that would happen. Symmetrical nightmare? I get it, it's funny. Yeah, you see, you should just get it, then it would be funny. If you just got my jokes, this would be a different
No, it's skew! Large portions of it are slightly off-center from one another.
How have you done that?
I don't know.
Is it one like micro block off?
It's one micro block off, yeah. I think it's when
just don't hit the corner, it's fine.
No, I think when I'm pasting it, it's lagging. And then it's like the camera position is stuttering when it actually like pastes it.
You know, did you ever go in those like long tubes as a kid, like the water tubes, like at like Gold Reef City?
Yeah.
I don't think they have them there. Anyway, at Sun City. So
fake fan, fake programmer.
You know, they always have that one section which is just slightly like disjointed from the rest. So it's just got like a little little bit that sticks out, and you hit that full force with your ass as you're sliding down.
Could never be me. I'm built
all the way up your spine. Okay, then do you remember Shrek 1 where he slides down the?
I do.
The
I do remember
and
Shrek 1 when he slides down
nut?
the thing and smacks down his nut. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What's the joke?
It's like that.
Oh,
don't hit the side of your tube.
You still
We
like
all
working
went
here?
to and came out of long tubes as kids. Here is an interesting concept. If mushroom.funny equals true, then laugh. And if it's more like while mushroomy funny equals laugh.
Dude, the funniest shit you could ever say as a kid was,
Huh?
that was so funny, I forgot to laugh. Devastating blow. Like no one comes back from that one. That shit is straight brutal.
You just made me so upset when you said that.
I think that would hurt as an adult.
The funny thing is, like, this is a funny joke, right? Haha, funny joke. But it did actually just upset me when you said that, because I knew I just lost. I'd lost my status.
You lost 500
points.
aura.
Yeah, you know, like the other kids are not going to sit with me at break time, because you know.
Do you think
if
that
that
one
joke were funny, they would have laughed.
Absolutely. Do you think one is born with like a fixed amount of aura, and then you like lose it or gain it as you go along in life, or is it like we invented aura last year, and like only now are the calculations being?
This is a joke. Disclaimer. However, what I think you're referring to is Buddhism.
Disclaimer. This is a joke.
Disclaimer. This is a joke. However, in Buddhism, I think you start with aura, like let's say 100, and then you lose aura points as you go on. And if you can keep up a certain number of aura points at the time of your death, then you'll be reincarnated as a higher tier. You know, it's like gacha. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do. I definitely was listening.
Yes, I think Elliot forgot that he was trying to save PCU by leaving out the corners. Yes, his style is better.
I want you to understand two things, chat. One, I am much smarter than you. Two, I'm bald. Okay, these two things in combination apply an incredible amount of cognitive ability. The cooling plus the raw power, you wouldn't get it. Okay, what am I doing? Listen up, kiddo. The corners used to be made out of gravity generators. Are you listening? Huh? Okay, I want you to pay attention now. Those cost 200 PSU per block. These corner pieces cost 1 PSU per block. Do you understand the difference? Thank you, Diana.
Stop wasting PSU with reactors. Not needed.
Stop wasting PSU with reactors. Diana! They add power to the block. Okay.
You can't be mean to her. She just gave you money.
I can. I want to. Mom said it's my turn on the bullying. Okay, this is now longer than ever before. How much
up,
PSU
down,
is a
down,
reactor?
left, right, BA
150.
start.
Okay, that's enough to be a problem if you're right. But I'm going to pretend you aren't.
Yes. Have you, Bold Man?
Yes.
With your air-cooled brain, have you considered the Konami code?
Talk to me about this. Speak on
Up,
that.
down, down, left, right, BA start.
Up, down, left, right, BA start. I don't have a start key.
Up, down, left, right, BA start. You gotta type start out of your chat. No jingling keys, no attention paid. I got a jingler. Let me jingle something. I can jingle something. I just have to set something up. Is this the... Jingles? No, that doesn't jingles. What's wrong with me?
Do you think that Santa's bells would jingle all the way if he was a better person? Like without the need to invoke reindeer?
Sorry,
What?
Well, I know.
It's 11 o'clock at night, okay? I've been...
It is 4 p.m. in the office.
I have been riding a motorbike for 5 days straight with no hot water.
All I know is that Santa only comes once a year, so that sack must be inflamed.
He has got... Dude, do you think Santa has like the bluest balls in known history?
I think he needs to get his prostate checked.
He does come once a year. That's damn true.
Yeah, I'm willing to make the sacrifice.
Would you joke off Santa? Is that,
No.
Can we get that on camera?
Well, everyone wants a white Christmas, right?
Oh, yuck! Ew. Too much. Okay, performance is up.
Space engineers, please give us
Space engineers, please sponsor.
Sponsor us.
Why would you give us money? I don't get it. Okay, here we go. So, final attempt. Reindeer. Oh, Christ almighty. Railgun firing in 5.
You've made a very interesting
4,
shape here.
3, 2, 1. Santa's coming home, baby. No, he's not. Okay, we gotta angle it more. Gotta go like here. So we fall in the hole. It was such a good one-liner, I gotta reuse it.
Which one?
Santa's coming home.
Santa.
Santa's coming home. Alright, boys, yeehaw! Let's get this boy on the road. Get me in the hole. You know what I mean? Hey-ho! Shee-hoo! 70 meters per second. Oh, we're on the way now. 100 meters per second. 127 meters per second. Come on, give me 150. Give me 150. 300's the goal. 300's the goal. Oh, God, I can see the exit coming. We're at 200. Oh, come on, baby. Final stretch. Oh, let's go. 236. Oh, we're not going to make it. 250, 264. Damn it. Dagnabbit. We did not make it. This has taken 1 hour to build the Peasant Railgun.
You went slower.
I did go slower.
I was trying to keep quiet for the recording, but I couldn't hold it. I don't know what that character was. It was so good. Let's get this show on the road, boys. Get me in the hole. Oh, snap. Something went wrong displaying this webpage.
That doesn't happen.
Cargo? I sure hope it does.
You're making that shit up, man. Okay.
I can imagine Subway Surfer under this. I can imagine Subway Surfer under me.
Keen Software House, we'll be waiting for the check. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can't increase the gravity strength, chat. Not yet. We don't have the technology.
Me to Isaac Newton, 1800 and something.
Do you think this is what most people did with their first hour or 3 hours of Space Engineers 2? Do you think they built a Peasant Railgun and talked about jerking off Santa Claus? Is that...
No. We also we talked about we brought up politics, left the conversation.
We did.
Let the chat devolve into
anarchy.
into
Yeah, and
debates
300
about
people
socialism.
left. Yeah.
Yeah. And then directly saying, give it 6 more years of cynicism and rent and come back to me. What was the rest of that?
You'll have to wait for the recording for that one, I guess.
Recording only segment.
Recording only gameplay. Okay. That is about as much PSU as I'm willing to squeeze. If this doesn't work, it's not possible. It doesn't happen. Demonetized. I know that's right.
Why isn't it possible? If we're not demonetized by now, these bots need to be reprogrammed because we deserve to be. Sir?
Yeah?
Are you with us?
I'm with you.
Okay. I see.
I was reading
it's
chat.
difficult for me to...
They had a good suggestion, which is surprising. They said it looks like the grab acceleration is capped. I don't know, man. I'm gonna trust the UI, which is probably a mistake, but it does say 200 Gs. And we've gotten that number higher. It was 300 when we had solid grab gens all around.
But even if it's... Maths works. Also, I heard someone earlier say that like Minecraft with all the mods is less approachable than station years, and I think that's 100% true because most people spend their at least high school years learning how to play station years. That's what their job is, you know. You go to any physics class, it's talking about station years. All of it, it's just station years.
It's more. You know? It's more. It is physics, but I'd say it's like that game is an atmospheric simulator. Like, that's what it is. Like, if you had to put a label on it, it would be atmospheric simulator, and you would be correct.
Simulator.
Yeah, Stationeers is an atmospheric simulator. Okay, final attempt. Almost maxed out PSU, gravity generator deployment, 200 Gs of acceleration, hopefully. Let's send it down the tunnel, baby. Go. Okay, that's right. Steer me in straight and narrow, son. Oh, there we go. This is the one. I can feel it. Come on, Captain, pilot this ship straight through the colon, right down to the prostate. That's right. There we go. 115 meters per second. Come on. I can feel it coming. Santa's getting home tonight, baby. Let's go. Come on. 165. 176. Let's go. They're groaning. They're moaning. They're ready to blow. Come on. 215. Oh, she's lagging. She's loving it. 240. Oh, yes, we're getting faster. I'm somehow slowing down now. Magic, the last set of gravity generators were upside down. So it slowed me down at the end. It can't be done. It can't be done. That's the takeaway from this. It can't be done. It doesn't work. No, it can't be done. It's impossible. It doesn't work that way. Sorry, everybody. Okay, good night. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to bed. I got work in the morning. Okay.
This man didn't even save before quitting.
You think I'm going back to that game? Okay. Let's wrap up. Let's think about final thoughts on the launch of SE2. I have a few. I'd say that it is in a good state for what is there. I'd say that there are very limited mechanics at the moment, but the mechanics that are in the game have been well implemented. I'd say that the collision feels really satisfying. I think it's excellent. I like the new damage system. I like the new little building bits. I think it would take some time to get used to not like, because I think I would just fall into the trap of like overusing the details. But
신골 틀어두대 도네이티도 $5 기다리고 로스펀드 헤이븐트 플레이드 스페이스 엔지니어즈 신스 september 2023 month I'm telling you from the backseat then you are doing it all now. Also are we there yet?
Oh, that's great. I would say that SE1 is a really good indication of where this game could end up, which is both a blessing and a curse. If it follows the same development trajectory as the first game, I anticipate it ending up being another cult classic. However, I think that in order to avoid criticism of just remaking the first game, which a very particular hardcore player base group will enjoy, I think there'll be a lot who don't.
신골트라드대 도네이티드 $5 투다리고로 스펀드. 헤이븐트 플레이드 스페이스 엔지니어즈 신스.
I'm sorry, give me a second, man. The fucking audio is playing over again.
돌랑. Also idea yet.
Let me just start that point again for the edit magic. I think that Space Engineers 1 is a good indication of where this game could go, which is both a blessing and a curse, right? Like, if it follows the same development trajectory as SE1, where they launch the game and then add pieces in as they go, and this is after 1.0, I mean, I think it could maintain a pretty healthy player base. However, I also think that there's a very reasonable chance that it could upset a lot of people who feel like they need to do more with the game. I think the addition of the campaign is a really cool way to do that. I really hope that they focus in on that and make it work. I think as a baseline, before you purchase the game just yet, I would wait until there is a little bit more content. However, just since it launched on Monday this week, they have added 3 hotfixes and a new block. So, like, I think they are very actively going to develop this. The first few years of Space Engineers were incredible. When it was in early access, it was one of the games that sold me on the concept of early access because of how well done it was. Yes, and there's Lily. Everyone say hello, Lily. There she is. And much like Lily, it was something that was continually evolving. It was actively evolving and changing, and it was really interesting to be a part of that journey. And I think that to have that opportunity again for a new player base to do with SE2 is awesome. And if you want to be a part of that journey, if you want to support the devs in their attempts to make the game and refine it, you should get it now. If you just want to play Space Engineers but pretty, wait a month, maybe 2. But either way, you should probably get it. Because what has been implemented, I think, has been very well implemented. There's some changes, but it's early access, right? I mean, that's what the playtest is for. I think overall, I'd give that, for what it is right now, which is just a bare bones creative sandbox builder, I'd give that a solid 8 out of 10. I think that with more features, and once they add survival, I think we'll need to revisit that. Because a sandbox creative builder and a survival game are 2 very different games. Space Engineers 1 is an actual joke, a lie, to call that a survival game. It is a resource collection game, and that's it. So hopefully they add more like actual drive for survival in SE2, like more reasons to go out and do things beyond just, that's it. And I really hope they do. Magic, any thoughts from your side?
The game looks really, really pretty.
It do look pretty. Look
shiny.
Pretty. Yeah, I do. It does look pretty. If they push SE2 more towards the theoretical sci-fi to make it different than SE1, it'll make a huge difference. What do you mean by that, Crazy Mohawk? You'd like to see how they implement hinges and rotors? Yeah, Carmander, look, I'm with you on that. I think that if they can improve the physics interactions for the moving parts, because that's what makes Space Engineers such a unique game, is that you do have the ability to make those complex machines. There are other games that do it and do it better, but Space Engineers is just big. It's like the game people will think about. Like Scrap Mechanic definitely does it better, but SE does it. And if they can do it better in SE2, I think they'll have a legitimate leg at continuing to dominate that space. If they can't, I genuinely believe their player base will stay with SE1. I don't think it'll fade off, but I think the reputation hit that SE2 will cause if they can't pull off this launch will stop new players from filtering in, and over time the game will die. I think they need to navigate this carefully, and they need to do it right, and that means they need to do it better. And better is subjective, right? We'll know when we see it, but I wouldn't want to be them. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they'll
very promising though.
Yeah, it does look very promising. I'm very encouraged by what I've seen. I think once again, for how little is in there, what is in there is incredibly well done, and I think the team behind it should be proud of what they've made.
Especially coming from KSP2, this is like a lot more.
Oh yeah. Like KSP2 wasn't even a tech demo, man. It was like a pre-alpha test build that they weren't even ready to release. I mean, like bugs that were visible in the public, the closed playtest that streamers were given access to, like 2 months before launch, were there on launch. That was terrible. Visuals ain't everything, yeah, but the gameplay itself was perfectly fun. Like we had fun for 3 hours, you know. Like I enjoyed my time in the game, that's difficult
and that's
for a sandbox.
Very basic stuff,
and that's with nothing in there, yeah. So yeah,
I'm talking about the visuals only because I think the visuals is one of the things which looks the most done to me. I don't think the visuals are going to change that much as we get more what do they call them? Vertical slices.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff is going to change, so we'll only be able to see that once it comes out. But the visuals, I think they smashed it. I think the not only the visuals that they've included, but the philosophy that they're going with this time, with like the kind of more leaning into like the industrial kind of feel of it to make it feel like more grungy sci-fi rather than sparkly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sci-fi. It's quite nice.
I think the game, if they do go, so like story generation in sandbox games is a tough topic, because you end up in a kind of like a catch-22, right? Where if you generate too much story, it's not a sandbox. You've pushed a game in a particular direction, right? But if you don't have enough narrative scaffolding, it's difficult for the player to role play their way through the experience. RimWorld is one of the games that has done this better than anyone else, and the way they do it is by scaffolding the narrative through random events. But those events have random outcomes, and they are immediately and substantially influenced by player interactions, right? Like you have games with random events all the time, like weather changes or things, but the player doesn't interface with them. They affect the player, but the player can't affect them. And the thing with RimWorld is you can affect everything. Like there is a way for you to interface and affect every single mechanic. And that's without mods, right? Even in vanilla, like there are mechanisms by which you can control the entire narrative experience, but also it pushes back. So there's this push and pull, and it's really engaging. I think what we're going to see with Space Engineers... Yeah. Sorry? So your thing?
The word is the natural way that it grows. What's that word?
Organic.
It's very organic story.
In RimWorld, you don't notice a story is forming, right? It happens in real time in front of you, and then you realize afterwards, you're like, whoa, I can't believe that was such a cool narrative. Like, it was a cool arc. And if you get into the min-maxing of the game and you ruin the fun for yourself, well, I can't stop you, but I would recommend leaning back from it and just watching the characters. Thank you, John. Thank you, John.
Go watch our 100 Days videos, and you can see how much of a just story it creates. The game makes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That wasn't a plug. Just do it.
Okay, yeah, just go do it. Yeah, just go watch the videos. They're really good. I think !RimWorld.
They're really good.
Hold on. I think I might actually send the video. I don't know if it's still in there. The reason I bring up RimWorld, Doc Mucker, sorry, I didn't get to the finish point. So the reason I bring up RimWorld is because it would be interesting if Space Engineers had a similar push and pull mechanic to a sandbox. In that, right now in SE1, you can fly around and make encounters, and you can take on missions and things, but it's bare bones. It's basic. Like, we all know they phoned it in. They did the absolute minimum to say that they had the mechanic, right? Like, they put out contracts, 3 years ago, and haven't done anything for it since. And it's, like, barely functional. And it's not even mod-friendly, so modders can't go in and alter it. Not really. They had to, like, make their own stations almost. So things like those stations could have NPCs on them. The NPCs could interact with you. The NPCs could discuss things with you. They could generate random side quests. And at the start, that could be as simple as a Skyrim fetch quest. Like, go over there, get that. But they could also join your crew. They could run around your ship. They could, you could get them to automate things. Like, and suddenly now you have a narrative, right? You've got, I went to a station. I met a guy. The guy came and worked for me. Oh no, he betrayed me. He stole my hydrogen and took my space shuttle. Like, even if it's a bug and it's not supposed to do it, it creates a story, and that's what makes a sandbox engaging. Our series, we impose the narrative on them. We set rules, we set goals, we push for them. If the game imposes the narrative on the player and the player has to react to it, it is a much more fulfilling experience for everyone involved. So I really hope, and it's what all sandboxes need to really thrive outside of just their niche. And I really hope they lean into it and get that right, because it will do such good things for this game, and it has so much potential for that space. Anyway, that's just
that would be amazing.
Yeah, right? I think so too. Diana, thank you very much for the $5. Very kind of you. Your most played games are Minecraft and RimWorld? I mean, between Magic and I, that's true as well. I think 50-50 split on that one.
Yeah, he handles the RimWorld, I handle the blockies. I like the blockies.
Yeah. Like No Man's Sky, yeah, Reservius, like No Man's Sky. Not at launch, but what it is now.
How is No Man's Sky now?
It's good. It's really good, man. Yeah, they've done. It's not the type of game I like to play, because and this is not the game's fault. When I went into it, I was looking for like Escape from Tarkov meets Space Engineers in Space, which isn't what it is, because why would it be that? You know, it's No Man's Sky. But I wanted to go like loot things for quests and build up a little stash and build up my hideout, and there's metagame progression, and you can kind of do that bits and pieces now. And I think they've done an excellent job of it. It's just not the game I like to play, but for the people who like exploration, sandbox, survival games, it does all of those things phenomenally well at the moment.
Okay.
They could take a straw out of their hat for sure. Yeah. They updated planets again. Oh, I might have another look. Is SE2 a better, easier game to get into and learn? Yes, Jelly Donut, just for the fact that there's nothing in it right now. At the moment, there is like 0 content.
Is the UI more easy to understand?
No. I'd say the UI has all of the same flaws as the first one. They've just added some quality of life overlays to it to improve the UX. But it is the same.
I really do like the consolidated menu.
Yeah, it is the same UI. Make no mistake. It is the exact same UI with very minor UX improvements, which I really hope they put into SE1, because they are all like text filtering and stuff like that, which shouldn't be hard to do. The grouping by docked vessel on its own is an incredible concept, and that alone would like 10x the experience, the UX experience for SE1, because the control console it's actually one of the worst I've ever interfaced with in a game, and that includes Dwarf Fortress. Like, it's after you have like 6 ship docks, it is just a jumbled mess of nonsense, and differing colors, and it's just, and because the road is also different colors, like they've used the same systems to address the same problems, differing problems, and it doesn't work. It just becomes confusing. So that would be one thing I really hope to see them renovate a little bit more. They said the UI is temporary. Excellent, Roboman. That's what I want to hear. I really hope that they continue to develop that. The self-imposed rule in SE are really starting to feel ridiculous. It'd be better if the rules were forced by a mod, but that's just too much effort to figure out up front. I mean, I think ridiculous is a bit unreasonable, don't you? Is it ridiculous to establish rules?
I think it's a good idea to ask, are they talking about our series at the moment, or are they talking about...
Oh yeah, that's fair. I read that as our series at the moment. TLPTX, longtime supporter of this channel. Thanks very much for over a year of support, by the way. Is that 2 years of support? What are you at now? Over a year of support. Thank you very much. Is also a hardline backseater, so very vocal opinions in many comment sections. Just a great assault. I just read that as being about our series. Sorry, that's on me. Would you play Medieval Engineers?
Respect it.
I did play. There's a game called Medieval Engineers. Yeah, where you can build like trebuchets and stuff. It was built by Keen.
Oh.
They abandoned it. It's abandonware, unfortunately. And it was pretty dirty the way they did it. It was one of the things that first kind of put me off the products of theirs in general. was how they handled the medieval engineers, because it was launched into early access. They updated it really regularly for like maybe 6 months. I might be getting my timelines wrong. It was a very long time ago. And then it just got completely development completely stopped. They shifted all their focus back to SE, which is fine. But they said they would come back to it for all the people who bought in to early access, and then they just didn't. They just never did. And they just abandoned the project in its entirety. And then instead of pulling it from the Steam page, right, they launched it. They released it as a full game. It's a completely unplayable.
It?
No, it's like an unplayable buggy mess, and they released it as a full game. And I think they charged like $30 for it at the start. Now it's like 10, if that, maybe 5. But I mean, like it was like a pretty shameless cash grab, like on the release. This was a very long time ago. It was like 10 years ago they released it. Just for like it's a different company now. 10 years is a very long time. Same director,
especially in
company.
tech.
Yeah, same director, but it is basically a different company.
TLPTHX says Splitsies rules are getting a bit ridiculous now. Ours are fine, but we forget them or need to change them, which is fair.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair criticism. Yeah, I don't remember.
You owe money because you died, by the way.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, nobody noticed as well, which is it makes me.
I don't think anyone cares about it, to be completely honest. I love how No Man's Sky has never asked me for more money, for more features. Yeah, it's an insane concept. I do know the idea that you could like pay for a game once and then just own the thing you paid for. They don't want you to know that that's possible. Keen has other
like
priorities.
Software is like a product.
Yeah, no, but like, what if like software, instead of being like
a service,
like a service, or like instead of being like this like ethereal concept that could be taken from you at any time by any one of the people inside the distribution chain, including Steam, what if it was like a brick? You go to the shop, you buy the brick, you like hold the brick, like you hold the brick, and then that's your brick.
Yes.
You can smash the brick. You can pull the brick apart and look at all the little bits that pull it together. You could put the brick over there. You could put the brick over there. You could mortar it into a wall. You could take it out that wall, put it in a different wall, and it's your brick. You can do what you want with your brick. Yours. Yeah. You paid for it. You paid for every step that made it too. That's part of the cost.
That is your brick.
Yep. You paid for every step that made it. That's part of the cost. That is part of the chain of supply. And yet with software somehow, you don't even own the final product. You own your access to the final product, but only for so long as that's feasible for the company. You think we made a mistake, boys, with that one?
I think this sounds like a very far-fetched concept.
Yeah, I know.
Software is inherently ethereal, you know?
Have you seen
How can you solve a problem like Maria, right?
Have you seen any dev talks about Kitten Space Engines? Yes. I have been religiously following Shadowzone's coverage of it. I adore Dean Hall. I am a noted Dean Hall stan. If Dean Hall has 0 haters, it's because I've killed them all, finally. But Dean Hall is the CEO...
In Minecraft, Your Honor.
In Minecraft. Dean Hall is the CEO of Rocketworks and lead developer. It's the company behind DayZ, the standalone game. Space Engineer... sorry, was he the standalone game or the mod? Maybe, or both for DayZ. Either way, Space Engineers was Stationeers was him as well. Icarus Survival, I believe, was them. Was it Empyrean Survival? It's one of the two. Always get them confused. Let's have a look at Rocketworks. But anyway, Rocketworks is a fantastic developer, and they have started work on it's called Icarus Survival. They have started work on a Kerbal Space Program 2 Contender, which is basically they're going to remake KSP from the ground up so that it works much better. They have got Harvester on the team. It's still unclear exactly what capacity. Harvester was the developer behind Kerbal Space Program. I'm so tired, man. I'm sorry. It's almost midnight. Kerbal Space Program, and he was also, and they've also got like the guy who did the Scatterer mods for KSP, which was so beautiful. In general, like the team they're building is phenomenal. It's like Avengers level threat, let me tell you.
It's very good, especially, yeah.
Oh, can we get a sane gamer Magic, can we get a sane gamer progress check? That's a great question.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna check it out right now. I'll let you know.
The sane
that now.
gamer.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay, fine.
I'm just looking it up. You can read it out.
I can read it?
Oh, by the way, chat, this is for those of you who are still here and are watching the VOD. Over the next week, 7 days. I am in dire need of an extremely skilled PHP developer. I'm putting it at the end because I need the loyal ones. If you have skills with PHP, and I mean I need a lot of skill, like we're talking 8 to 10 years of experience with PHP website dev, and Joomla, the content management system Joomla 4 specifically. Please send me an email at largeunemployed@gmail.com. Please send me your resume and your list of your work, examples of it. This is not for LU. This is actually for one of my other jobs. We manage an enormous database, hundreds of thousands of entries of data on a particular topic, which I won't get into now. And the site is in the midst of an overhaul, and it is built in PHP. It was written like 2003. So it's built in PHP. There's 2 components, a front and back end, and it uses the Joomla CMS. So if you have skills, don't tell me in chat. Send me an email with your evidence. It is a paid gig. And I would be open to working with you if you can prove your abilities. We're currently hiring, and I am the director of the project. So now to go look up a 10-year-old Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh, it'd be funny if you said what it was about, what your new job was about, but I know you can't. But it would be so much.
Oh, I could. I'm just not going to. I know.
But I mean, I know you're not going to.
Okay, do you want to give us a sub check on Sane Gamer?
Okay, Sane Gamer is at 195 subscribers. That means if 5 of you take a second out of your day, we can get him up to 200.
5. I'm going to send the link in chat right now.
Video.
I'm putting the link in chat
107
right now.
likes, very nice. And these comments are great. Literal PvP King, please return to us. You have been called, says Hunter's Games. That's a very good comment. I like that comment. I just really want them to come back and make more Minecraft PvP content. I just think it would be really nice to come back. And this is just because I also have a channel, and every day that I have my channel, I think, wouldn't it be nice if I wake up one day and Mr. Beast accidentally called out my channel, and now I am rich? Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, you'd have to get the monetization sorted out first.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could though.
Let's get this man to 1,000 subs. How are you not at 1,000 subs? Have you not been advertising? I told you to advertise your channel.
I don't do anything. I don't make any videos.
Yeah, the stream just kind of turns itself off occasionally.
Oh, okay. Did everyone hear?
It's back now. I don't know why it's doing that. I think that might be a switch. That's got nothing to do with the game. That might be a switching error on my sub. Oh my god, he just jumped to 216.
Yeah,
okay.
I was just.
Yeah.
I'm at all speed.
218. Oh my god.
Look, we're affecting real change in the world.
I know. I can't watch his PvP Minecraft montage on stream because he uses copyrighted music, but it's one of the videos of all time. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's good.
It's good. Load shedding followed you around, Christopher? Thank goodness not yet. There was load shedding in the Philippines though. Except it's less organized. It's less organized. It's just off.
Oh.
Yeah. Just off.
See, we've organized our blackouts. I think
yeah. Exactly.
Sums up South Africa so well.
It does. It really does. It's
sums up South Africa so well.
It does. It really does. It's like
we have rolling blackouts, but they are on a schedule.
Things might be falling apart, but we're doing it really well. We are falling apart on schedule, baby. That is South Africa to the core. Yes. That is damn true.
We are falling apart on schedule, best in Africa.
And I think it's just because we have so many incredibly skilled, intelligent people who push back against the rampant corruption causing the fall, that it just kind of keeps it chugging. Yeah, it balances it a little bit.
It does. We are the MacGyver of the world.
All right, now we got 50 minutes before midnight. Allow me to burn down the stream as we wind down for the evening. With the declaration.
Which is your favorite? Yes, carry on.
Oh, wait, no, you go first. Yeah. What have you got?
No. What I was about to say would have gotten us banned off this platform, so you continue.
Oh, listen, we've said a lot tonight that I would think would be worse what I was about to say. Come on, go for it. Which is your favorite?
No. It's fine. No.
Oh, that sounds like a guy.
Both your careers in one fell swoop.
Okay, Magic. I want to get your view on this. All right. So a few streams ago, we posed the question. Yes. Okay. In same-sex relationships, specifically those involving two male sets of genitalia, right? There was a question posed, which was, do the balls get in the way in certain positions, right? Now, see, that was the consensus, is that it's not really a problem. But then now I want to add, this one goes out to chat. Does this become an increasingly long problem as the balls elongate? Like, would it?
Do you mean an increasingly large problem, not an increasingly?
No, I mean a long problem. Like if you have like old man balls, like, would that become more of an issue?
That's a good.
It's a good question, right? Like, I'm asking from a genuine place of I want to learn. I'm an ally. Okay, this is important to me. I need to know what I'm getting into before I head out into the field.
I don't think you need to even have the same-sex relationship part in there. I think just as you get older,
do the balls get in the way? I mean, that's a great question. Yeah, listen to our older viewers, and I know there's a lot of you out there. Do the balls get in the way?
Yes.
Because I imagine they would.
When they swing low, sweet chariot.
Do they swaddle to the floor? Yeah. Throw them over your shoulder and go at it. There we go. Where else would you store the piss? It's so true. Pee is stored in the balls. That's true. We learned that today.
That is true.
I think the balls are a bonus, not a problem. That makes complete sense to me. For science, no homo. No, there's some homo. Some homo. It's like 30%, I'd say, on average, on a good day. Also, microplastics. That's true. I did hear about. Did you hear about this, Magic? Have you heard about this?
No, in the balls?
Yeah, microplastics are stored in the balls. Proven. Facts. Oh. Yeah.
But there are no turtles to be killed in the balls?
That's what I'm saying. But hear me out.
What are they doing there?
Hear me out, right? What if, what if we lean into it? Do you think if I like exclusively ate like, well, I mean, yeah. Do you think I exclusively ate like purple microplastics, I could get like a bright Thanos sack?
I think so.
Do you know what I mean?
There's only one way to figure
There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna...
How do you think Thanos can... You know, that whole part where he's like, your home, it was once? Well, that's before the microplastics.
That's before the microplastics.
Everyone tries a different one.
Exactly, yeah. Do you think,
you have to take one of those INFP tests to determine your personality. Then you get assigned a microplastic that you...
Dude, chat's on it! No, you get the phosphorescent plastic. You know the little stars you stick on your ceiling? You just like pound a few of those every night before bed. Do you think your nuts would start glowing by the time you're like 60? I'm telling you, man.
I don't think you'd reach the age of 60, but if you did, they would.
That shit bioaccumulates, bro. It's building up in there.
Hell yeah.
That could be crazy. That could be like, you could be like a stage. You could go on like America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
2045, and you just
could have talent. Like America's Got Talent has talent.
Yeah, you just get on stage.
Cry.
You know, whip them around in a big old circle. You can make like a fan art, like the spinning, like the dudes who do the spinning sticks.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Not like fan art.
I mean, like fan art.
You can make fan art. This is my picture of Jimmy, Mr. Beast. Jimmy, Mr. Beast, drawn with my nuts.
As you can see, I have depicted him with glow-in-the-dark testicles. This is very enticing. How do you not have more subscribers? His content is gold. People aren't ready for the truth, General Woody. And you have the perfect name to be here, that's for sure. General Woody. Someone get that man a subscription, please. ASAP, get that man a membership.
This is my Woody for special occasions, and this is my General Woody.
That's a new use of the word fan art. All these jokes about OnlyFans, is there an OnlyFans? There is not an OnlyFans, allegedly.
Someday there won't be. For the subathon last year, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
God. I suggested one of the goals, like the final goal, was that we would start an OnlyFans, but that was overruled. So I'm sorry, guys.
We got tattoos instead. Hold on. Wait.
We
You guys
did get
want
tattoos.
you guys want OnlyFans content for free? There you go. I got this tattoo. There you go. There's the stinkers for you. All right, for free. In 2025.
For free.
For free.
No, it was in 2020. The other one. 3 even.
Oh, really?
It
Oh,
was in
Christopher, thank you
2023.
for gifting 5 subs. That's amazing. You know what? I'm going to do the same. It's the least I can do. You guys have been incredible tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out on stream, for goofing around with us. I know that this channel could be difficult to interface with for many people, but for those of you that see through the 16 layers of irony we take over everything, I want you to know that we all genuinely do think you're very cool. There you go. Here's 5 from me as well. I only gifted 4 speaking because one of them went to yourself. That's true. Christopher Hess did gift 5 subs to himself. Yeah, he gifted 1 to himself.
That's amazing.
Fucking,
That's great. That's like when you donate subs.
It hurt itself in
Here you
confusion.
go.
General Woody! There we go. General Woody caught one. Hey. Woody, please enjoy the members-only content, as to everybody else as well. You can head over to the Discord server, !Discord in chat, and you will be able to watch, you'll be able to check out all of the members-only content in chat rooms there. I tend to be a lot more active in the farm chat, which is the VIP one. The past week, I wasn't there at all, but yeah, it's a low bar.
It doesn't mean we only speak on the VIP one.
No, it doesn't mean we only speak there, just more often there. Yeah, say thanks if you got a membership, guys. It's very, very chill of everybody. Can't leave a view on top of the nation. Look, how would that look? Exactly. Okay. I run the channel here. I'm the one who donates. You understand? None of you are allowed on top.
Only Miles is allowed on top.
That's why they call him Mr. Big.
Oh, you just slipped into the Bane voice.
I did.
Nobody
cared who I was before I got on top and started flicking that meat.
Twist and flicks.
I need to go to bed. Oh my god.
This is the problem with the youth of today.
This is. They can't stand it anymore. They try to go to bed at 2 p.m. Weak.
All of you who go to bed at 2 p.m., you've just been called out weak.
All right.
Weak.
Have a good evening, Carmander. Have a good evening, everybody else. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm gonna go try out the Bane voice IRL, see how that works for me. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, whatever's left of it. I got 5 minutes left on mine, and I'm back to work tomorrow. If you'd like to check out the Philippines, go back to the start of this stream. The first 30 minutes or so, we chat about it. It was super cool. And I hope to see you all in the next one. I don't know if we'll make content from this content. Magic, I'll send it to you anyway, and you can see if there's anything usable. Maybe a short or something out of it. I don't know. But I might do like a my thoughts on space engineers video. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, is that something you guys want to see? Let me know. I mean, you all here for it, so I guess that doesn't really count. You would have a pretty biased.
This is what other people want to hear.
Yeah, do you think other people would want to see that? Because I mean, like, who cares what a guy thinks? But I mean, that's the whole internet at this point. Thank you all so much for being here, and we'll both see you in the next one. Magic, do you wanna say anything as you fade away? I'm gonna give them the chat bot, the gambling.
The slots.
The slots.
Placate them.
Slots are on.
Thank you all for being here. I expected nothing less. Yeah, what can I say except for all the things that Miles already did say? He stole the words from out of my mouth, just like he stole my life and my hair.
You have a mullet.
Anyway, I do have a mullet, yeah.
You liar.
If you hadn't left the country, I'd be down to my last follicle.
You were balding when I was there, actively.
And now I have a mullet.
And now you have a mullet. It's me. It's me.
Yeah. It's the Elon Musk of See, guys, comedy comes in circles.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, chat. Now that the mushroom is gone, I can say what I was gonna say earlier, and he won't tell me I'm being stupid. What I was gonna say, right? This happened when the stream dropped. I was saying that, as speaking as a leftist, the greatest enemy of leftism is other leftists, and it's the Spider-Man meme pointing at himself all over again. Everybody's trying to be a purist, and everyone's forgetting that all of it's bad. All of the systems are bad. Democracy is the worst form of government ever attempted, except for all the other ones before it. You know, like, it's all bad. So what do? We look past the ideology, we skip it all because it's an intentional distraction meant to divide, and we look at the people. Okay, we become humanitarians. That's my goal here. We're going to slowly incept that into all of your minds. Abandon ideology, economy, abandon thoughts of progress and sophistication. No, you forget all that and you look at your fellow man and you say, what can I do in my life to minimize human suffering on average for all? And that becomes your driving purpose. And you now, congratulations, are humanitarian. You realize that labels of communist, capitalist, idiosyncratic as they are just there to distract from the true issue, which is suffering. Suffering imposed by systems that are inherently unequal. And so you push back against the inequality, but you don't necessarily need to do it through the lens of an exclusive view. For example, the left, the right, whatever it may be. I say I'm leftist because that most generally aligns with my beliefs, but what I am is a humanitarian, and a pragmatic one at that. I care virtually nothing for a particular ideology or group. I care exclusively for the effect that actions have on the general base suffering of the human species and how much it reduces that. That is the value I assign to anything. Does this help people? Yes or no? And by help, I don't mean, like, does it elevate them economically or spiritually or ideologically? I mean, does it feed them? Are they safe? Have they been harmed? If those things are no or yes, then I'm happy. And that's it. Thank you very much, and good night.